Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hi. I'm alive. I'm living. And now I will continue my adventure in Agartha. Hi, hi. Ooh, thank you. Okay, first thing I'm doing is heading to... Yes. 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 Wise. Yes. Hello, hello. And of course I'm bringing along Waver because I have issues and I'm too bonded with Waver, aka Friend Waver. Even though I should raise my own Waver, but nah. Eventually I will raise him, plus... Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say, plus I have to bring along female people to raise my bonds with them. I say as I bring along Waver, but he's a Friend Waver, he don't count. Ooh, how am I today? Pretty good. I feel... my stomach is happy. I got a chocolate croissant from a nice lady. She also gave me some lobster crackers and gummy bears. And then she gave me a spicy seaweed snack that I didn't eat yet. I've just been keeping it on the table. I'm just saving it for a rainy day. When did I get Waver? I got Waver when he felt like coming home during his last raid up. He didn't want to come home on stream, so I had to try to coax him like, Waver, don't be shy. Come here. And then he actually came home. I'm like, oh, thanks, Waver. You shy boy. And let's see. Phew, this place isn't getting less weird the more we see of it. We're way underground, but we still got forests and big, open, grassy fields. And who's my SSR going to? Osaka Behime, my one true love. Just kidding. Half kidding. I do want Osaka Behime, but if anything, she's more of a spirit animal. Not that I'm complaining. This is much better than pitch black darkness or lava. Astolfo, I don't know if any of us would like lava. I feel like I wouldn't be able to survive. I mean, darkness is okay if I have like a light or something, but lava, no. Speaking of pitch black darkness, that reminds me. Is there any sense of day and night here?
Yes, the ceiling is carpeted in luminescent moss, and its glow changes according to the time. So we have a 24-hour day, just like the surface.
So that too is almost like it's been designed with humans in mind, eh? While I'm asking questions, here's another one. I know we're heading towards a camp that you built to help facilitate the attack on the Water City. But why did the Resistance choose the city for its first point of attack to begin with?
That gets back to the topography. Agartha has a number of rivers, and each one flows into the Great Eastern Lake where the Water City is. Simply put, you can sail river from the lake and get pretty much anywhere you want to go. And that is exactly what the people of Ys are doing, using those rivers as a means of travel with which to attack their enemies and plunder supplies. If we don't do something about them, there's no telling when or where they'll strike next, and so they are our highest priority target.
Ooh, so they're like a tropical river pirates of the high seas. Everything about that was wrong. And to make matters worse, he doesn't even care. So if we can capture Ys and take their boats for ourselves, we'll be the ones in control of the rivers. That makes sense. No wonder you chose this for your first point of attack.
Right. If we pull this off, it'll give us a significant advantage in the rest of our campaign.
I think Ryder forgot to mention that they're sick of eating peaches and decided they want the Water City because they can eat fish.
I mean, fish and peaches go well together, right?
I don't know, I gotta try that. I gotta experiment. I'm curious.
The other three powers might have us hopelessly outnumbered, but that doesn't mean we give up. Giving up is never the answer. That's why we keep moving forward. even if only a little bit at a time. Alright, we should reach the camp soon.
Okay, we're reaching there. Oh, looks like a nice camp.
There it is.
Is it just me, or does something seem a little hinky here? What's hinky? Please be careful, everyone. I'm picking up some sort of sound. Ooh, hello, hello. Oh, that's a sound. It's pirate ladies. And yeah, it said hinky. 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 I've never heard of hinky before. Haha, there you are. I knew we'd find you somewhere around here. One's got good posture, and another's got good arms. Not a lot of them, but what's there is pretty good. Go on, try and escape if you want. It's not like it'll make any difference. Okay, I'm gonna assume I'm the one with the good arms because I punched a demon god. Yeah, I'm the one with the good arms, right? I wrestled a goddess, I punched a demon god. The good posture, you know, I think that's everyone else besides me. Ooh, hello, hello, how's it going? I feel great, I have Astolfo on my side. So I must win. I can do anything. And oh, Hinky is suspicious, so pirate ladies sound suspicious.
Damn it! Don't let them scare you, man. Remember, if we lose here, we go back to being slaves. Yeah, we already decided we weren't going to give up without a fight.
Well, at least that guy tried. He tried his best, and then he turned into a red gusher. What an idiot. Whether you run away or not, you were going back to being a slave. But you're no use as a slave if you attack us. Shame. That one could have been a decent workhorse. Oh well. I guess it's alright, since there's plenty of others who take his place.
You...
It kind of sounds like they're just impaling themselves on the swords. They're slaughtering them. This is horrible. Master, let's go save them. We've got to stop them. You know what? Let's go stop them.
Slaves? You curs! You dare murder my comrades before my very eyes? You will pay dearly for that.
Huh? Who are you lot? Resistance reinforcements? Haha. You sure took your sweet time. Hey, check out those two. What do you think? They men or woman? I mean, either way works, right, pirate ladies? Hey, hey! If they're women, we'll just kill them off like usual. But if they're men, check out those tight abs. I have tight abs? Or maybe they're talking about Astolfo. Or Dayon. I bet we could have a lot of fun with these two. I love making pretty boys like that way. This is what I get for reading ahead. Wait, oops. I love making pretty boys like that squirm. Pirate Woman B. Pirate Woman B is the greatest. I love her. I love her so much. Oh, they're talking about Astolfo and Dayon. Which is the one with the abs? I think I just remembered something. Something from one of the other times I was summoned. Yeah, never mind. Not gonna think about it. Whether I am man or a woman, this will not end as you hope. On that, you have my word. There's only so much pleasure and plunder to go around, you know. A girl's gotta get what she wants while the getting's good. So have at it, girls. If you want to have your way with them, go for it. If you want to kill them, knock yourselves out. This is our world, and we do what we want. Take whatever you want, whenever you want it. That's the only rule we live by. That's the law of the great pirate princess, ruler of Ys. Here they come. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Don't have to tell me twice. It may not be worth much, but these cretins stole my allies' dignity. Their crimes are past forgiveness, but they can pay with their lives, for a start.
These ladies, these pirate ladies. Yo, I gotta protect Astolfo. I was so happy to have Astolfo by my side, but now I feel fear for my Astolfo. I'm so sorry, Astolfo. I'm bringing you on the front lines too. No worries, I'll protect you. I will protect you, Astolfo. And now I feel I feel extra bad for bringing Waver because these pirate ladies be thirsty, and I bet they love him. They would really love him. I say as they're ignoring him. Maybe they're just saving the best for last? Who knows? Wonder what these pirate ladies think of him. Oh no, I thought he could destroy them. Oops. I mean, this is overkill. It's good. Oof. Yo, this is fine. I'm so sorry, Astolfo. And okay, I'll make it a little bit higher. I usually keep it around that volume. But I'll raise it slightly. Boop. Let's see. I'm glad I didn't bring along my Daeon. Oh, I wonder how they feel about my pretty boy Prince of Lanling. Since these pirate ladies seem to be into the pretty boys, I wonder if they love him. Then I'd feel even worse for him. This should be fine, I'ma believe. Okay, go for the scariest lady. And then just believe. Okay, we got this. Man, I really wish I tried harder for Berserker Musashi. She would have been perfect to come along here. And we'll see you later. Okay, 2 out of 3, not bad. I know I could technically bring along my my Arjuna here, but nah. I wanna raise my bonds with my gals. I say as I bring along Astolfo. Ooh, yay, more shields. I forget who I needed those for.
Looks like they ambushed us from a waterway we hadn't discovered. Guess their scouting wasn't sufficient.
Ryder, what will you do now? Are you going to go ahead with the operation? Yeah, are we gonna go ahead with the operation?
Good question. The survivors here, the relief group, on the way can take care of this place. The rest of us will keep heading for Ys. Now that we've reduced their numbers, they'll be spread that much thinner at their home base. So we'll take advantage of that to sneak in and eliminate their leader. It's the least I can do to avenge the men who gave their lives here.
Got it. We'll go with you. Oh. Okay, so our destination's still the same. Just no rest stop on the way now. That means we'll have to be even more careful. If you plan on infiltrating the city stealthily, my skill should be of some use. We must stay sharp, Master. You know, there's something they said that's still nagging at me. Didn't they refer to the ruler of Ys as the pirate princess? That kind of sounds like Drake. And oh, okay, Saber Astolfo needs those shields. Okay, the more shields the merrier then. I agree. Her name keeps coming to my mind as well. However, I can't imagine her ruling over a band of horrid pirates like this. Okay, that's enough. There's no point in speculating. We'll find out who this pirate princess is when we meet face to face. For now, I think it'd be best if we keep moving forward. Perhaps it's just my own naivety that I can't imagine a country ruled by a pirate princess. Still, that doesn't mean I should just ignore it. I have to see what it's like for myself. If I'm ever going to become king myself one day, I should know how other countries are run. It's like another kind of training. That's all well and good, but you know, you're only going to end up... Stop that, Da Vinci. Don't go dashing his dreams while he's still young and hopeful. Ahem. I think that's very admirable, forward-thinking attitude. Fergus. Are you sure you're okay? You're not holding yourself back too much, are you? If you just gotta say, I bet the lady pirates like to dock on the port side, if you know what I mean. Or something else terrible like that. Okay. We'll understand. I'm perfectly okay not saying anything like that. And no, I don't know what dock on the port side means. Oh, the city of Ys is gonna be the best city. Man, if only Blackbeard was here, he'd be so happy. I think he'd love it. And yeah, I need more of those feathers. I can always use some feathers. The name. The pirate princess lewdly smiles. How do you smile lewdly? I wonder what kind of smile she's making. Sorry, Waver, this is your weakness. I'm so sorry, my boy. You're gonna suffer. I'm curious, who do I have here that's... Well... I don't have any... assassin ladies raised. Oops. I was just curious. This is fine. Okay, section 6. Here we go. Oh, it's pretty here. Huff, huff. Wow, I like the slow camera pan. I wonder how far it goes. Oh, there. Haha, you were quite good. No other man I've caught up here has satisfied me like you have. They either tired out far too quickly, or completely lack technique. What is this cutscene? The land of Ys.
Really? I'm honored. Yes, since I was able to satisfy her, I don't have to worry about them killing me. When I first got dragged down here, I didn't know how I was going to survive. Who'd have thought all my philandering on the surface would pay off here? What luck! Just you wait. I'm gonna claw my way up to the top. First, I'll use this woman to stay alive, then I'll...
You've treated me to such wonderful sights this evening. Your lovely face as you latched on... This... Yep, nothing suggestive here at all.
Okay, no serious time.
Your lovely face as you latched onto my breast like a baby. Your lovely face as you closed your eyes and desperately pleaded for your own sweet release. I'm just glancing at my door now.
Okay.
Yep, no one's at my door at least. Man, this would be like the worst moment for like my parents to barge in my room. Your handsome face as you barely kept from screaming in pain. Thank you. I had a wonderful time. This will be a lovely memory.
Not at all. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Please feel free to call me again whenever...
There's just one last thing I'd like to see from you before we call it a night. Do you know what that is? The look of despair on your face as, even after all I've just told you, I end your life.
Huh?
What a lovely face that last one was. Ooh, it's getting me excited all over again. Do you know what my only two teachings are? Take whatever you want, whenever you want it, and do not want what you have taken. Now that I own your body and your last wonderful expression, I no longer need them. I love how easy it is to dispose of things here in the city. All you have to do is consign whatever you no longer need to the waves. She just yeeted him in the water. Now then, I wonder what sort of man I'll take to bed next. You know, if I didn't know it was a pirate princess, I'd be like, Maeve, is this you? Is this you, Maeve? Queen Maeve? There's no shortage of possibilities or replacements. I'll always get to try someone new. After all, you can't take what you already own. So I'll keep on taking everything I don't have, everything I desire. And when I'm done, I'll throw it all away. What a wonderful way to live. And yeah, this be very sus. Wow, the backdrop is cute. I like it. After that cutscene. Well, so far so good on making inside. I've seen this kind of city before. It really is a water city. Indeed, it rather reminds me of Venice, what with all these canals. Of course, compared to that charming city on the water. Yes, there's nothing charming about this place at all.
All I hear is angry shouts, tortured screams, and the din of gambling. The only smells are cheap liquor and blood. And were those gunshots just now?
Not to mention, this place is filthy. Don't forget the trash. So much trash. Ooh, this place is stinky. Oh man, blood, cheap liquor, gunshots, and trash. Oh no. So much trash. Indeed, there are many things that have been carelessly cast aside. Pulleys, swords, belts, blankets, wine bottles. I can't even tell if they've been thrown out or not. Many of them seem as though they could still be used. It seems as if they were thrown out only after being used once, not because they were no longer functional. I haven't seen such wasteful indulgence since my days spent among French nobility. I may have been accustomed to it then, but now... Sure feels like a place a bunch of nasty, brutish pirates live. We'll be in for it if we get caught. So, how do we get to this ruler lady anyway?
Taking the canals would be the fastest way. Shall we steal a gondola? I think I can steer one.
No, that would draw too much attention. Let's save that for last resort, and start by trying to make our way in as far as we can go on foot. Go on foot. Yep, go on foot. Do I don't want to walk? I don't want to walk through this stinky place. If it's lots of trash, I feel like I'm gonna step on something I'm not supposed to. I hope we'll be okay with this many people. I just hope Foe doesn't stand out too much. I hope we're gonna be okay with this many people. I mean, we don't stand out, right? Moving inconspicuously and finding places to keep a low profile. These are both key skills for any good spy. I think I had best lead the way for the moment. Keep your wits sharp and step lightly. Remember,
We are right in the middle of enemy territory.
Got it.
Good to know, as I was chiefly speaking to you. Since this is a covert operation, we'll refrain from any unnecessary transmissions on our end too. Please be careful, everyone. Hold it. Is this a tavern? There are many people inside. We need to make our way behind it, but...
Yeah, the windows of the entrance are totally open. If anyone comes out from here, they might see us.
Unfortunately, it looks like there is no other path forward. We'll have to wait for an opening and move quickly. Let's see what things are like inside. Alright, last throw. Miss, miss, miss! Take aim, and... yeah! Ah! Yes, right in the eye! I win!
Oh, that poor dude.
Okay then. Like the boss always says, I'm gonna take what I desire for myself. Hand over your favorite redhead like you promised. I already had my fun with him anyway. Besides, we're not supposed to want what we've taken. I still hate losing though. Hey you, get me a drink and step on it. Yes, ma'am.
Ah! Naked waiter in an apron. I like his name. I like how descriptive this is. And yep, I'm in Agartha. What a great place.
What do you think you're doing, you idiot? Now my boots are wet. Aw, what a waste. I was gonna bring him home because he was a bit of a looker, but you just had to go and knock one of his teeth out. You know how you're supposed to apologize, right? Lick it up. Yes, ma'am. Come on, put your back into it. That's it. Looks like you're thirsty.
They must have had so much fun writing up this dialogue. Yeah, they had a lot of fun.
Why would they do things like that? If they just wanted to vent, they would have only slapped him once. Or is the humiliation the whole point? I don't understand. How could anyone enjoy things like that? There must be more entertaining things those pirates could be doing. This is horrible. Yes, but it's also our only chance. Now that everyone is focused on that terrible spectacle, we can sneak in behind them. This may be the best opportunity we get to move in without being spotted. However, it's also our chance to rescue those men. It also means they're open to a sneak attack.
You know what? Let's sneak attack them.
Master, you're saying that even knowing full well what our situation is, aren't you? I know, but I can't just turn my back on them.
I'm just curious what's going on inside. Let's go and get a closer look.
Very well then. I will follow your orders, whatever they may be. Are you okay with that, Ryder? Heh, if you insist. I guess I've got no choice. It's a question of morals, after all. It may be risky, but we should be alright as long as we take care of them quickly. I'm glad you're my master, Master. You're kind of a dummy, only not, you know? Thank you, Astolfo. Thank you. I'm glad that I'm your master too.
And if I'm a dummy, it's okay.
There's no reason you can't be both a fool and a hero. Many of the greatest Celtic heroes have also been great fools. It's much worse to be a coward. To be honest, I find the way these women live appalling. I almost pity them. But I also can't turn my back on the men they're abusing like this. I may not understand why they do it, but I can still fight against it. Then it's decided. Come, we shall finish this quickly.
Man, I wonder which place I'd rather live in. Would I rather live with the Amazons or the pirates? I think I'd choose the Amazons. I feel like I have a higher chance of living. I feel like the pirate ladies would destroy me. Yo, that one pirate lady's tough. You know, let's just... Boop. Ooh, hello. This pseudo-singularity is amazing. The town of Ys is just... It's so unique. It's wonderful. And it's so questionable, but I love it. You can tell they had a lot of fun writing their dialogue. These pirate ladies be wildin'. Oh yeah, true, I forgot they live in trash. Yeah, the Amazonian lady place probably smells a lot better. Phew. Let's see. Let's use Astolfo, my boy. Too bad I can't bring up Space Ishtar's gauge all the way right now, but it's okay. This is fine. Yeah, this is completely fine. So yo, based on how these places are so far, when we get to the night city, right now Agartha's like the funniest, just because of the crazy dialogue. The dialogue almost reminds me of like the silliness from events. But the fact that this is pretty much canon. And also Astolfo is here, I can never complain. Ooh, hello. Well done. We beat them before they could call for help. And luckily it seems no one noticed the scuffle. Heh. All thanks to our skill and good habits. What was that sound? Did someone just flush the toilet? Phew. Sounds like there was a hell of a party in here while I was taking a leak. What are you all? What the? Who the hell are you guys? Hey, we're under attack. Damn it, shut your mouth! Did he just punch her? Yo! And yet we're in Agartha. The other pirates must have heard that. The whole town sounds like it's in an uproar now. Just your luck that there'd be a pirate in the bathroom when this went down. Maybe next time our habit should include clearing every room?
You can argue about that later. Right now we need to find a place to hide, or we're done for.
I don't know, where are we gonna hide? In the piles of trash, maybe? Ugh, but we're gonna be stanky. Okay. But man, I still love the name of this place. Look at it. The Pirate Princess lewdly smiles. Man, let's see where adventure takes us now. Wait. Gotta be careful. I want to raise my bond. Everything to raise my bond with my ladies. Stares at Astolfo especially. Okay, we should be able to lay low here for a while. Man, it feels like the whole town's looking for us right now. It'd be nice if things died down soon.
Do you really think they will, after we snuck into their base and took out some of their allies?
Nah.
So you do understand the mess we're in. Good. Now, the question is, what's our next move? We could make a tactical retreat and try again later, but even that won't be easy now.
Indeed. What's more, we're not far from the largest mansion in the city. where I presume we will find the pirate's leader. That said, I don't see how we can reach the mansion given the current circumstance. Who goes there? Oh look, it's the person I summoned. Hi there, miss. You want to go to that mansion? I can show you the way if you want. A child? Huh? Well, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised that these pirates might have a kid, especially given how randy they seem. Yes, this is the first proper girl I've seen in this entire city. Miss, I appreciate your offer, but we can't afford to stand out too much. You mean you want to play hide and seek on the way? You're funny. But that's okay. I know a secret path that goes right to the mansion from here. Our savior goddess! You deserve a head pat. Our little girl hero! You deserve a candy. If anything, our savior goddess, you deserve a head pat. My goddess, everyone with purple hair is basically a goddess, right? So my goddess... Yeah, that tickles. But thanks. I like head pats. Master, you mustn't be so trusting. You need to be more wary around. I'd rather have a master that's too trusting than one who'd haul off and punch a little kid like this because she was wary of her.
I agree. The pirates may be our enemy, but kids are still just kids. They should be cherished as the treasures they are.
I know why you'd be wary, Daeon, but my super keen sense tells me this isn't a trap. She's just a kid, and I don't sense any hostility from her at all. I agree. This girl doesn't have any weapons. In fact, she doesn't seem to have much of anything at all. She seems rather destitute, despite having access to all these things that might have been thrown away. Never mind. I shouldn't pity her when I don't know her full situation. Anyway, we can't stay here forever. In fact, it looks like we should get moving very soon. Why is that? Great, I should have guessed. There they are. This way!
Stay out of sight, young lady. You can show us the way once we've taken care of this. Besides, even if she does have an ulterior motive, she can't make things any worse for us.
I know it's a hassle, but just knock them out. Oh yeah, good point. What with the kid watching it all?
Hey, that's going to be a hassle, alright? But okay. After all, if you're going to go after something, you've got to have convictions.
But yeah, pretty much all the purple ladies that I have are like pretty much goddesses in their own way, in their own right. Or... I mean, actually everyone's super powerful. I can't say or super powerful. But yes, my goddess, my goddess, my goddess. All my lovely goddesses. And okay, 3 battles. Oh, it's not bad. I'm sorry, Waver. I'm sorry for bringing you again. You're just gonna suffer in the pirate land. Oof. Of course the ladies are going after the young-looking Waver. They attack the older-looking Waver way less. Which means I should bring along old Waver, because clearly they prefer prettier boys. Man, that just proves it. You can see their preference in attacks. They have a strong preference. Ooh, hello, hello. I should save my Ishtar. I will save her to the end. Oh man, Osaka Behime would be great right now. And also... wonderful, wonderful. Musashi. Berserker Musashi would have been so nice. I should have tried harder. I really should have. But nah, it's okay. I'll get her this year maybe. Especially if there's ever another place where ladies get a bonus. She'd do great. Okay, there. I'm gonna believe in the power of Buster. I'm trying to raise my bond. This place is mainly towards ladies, so I gotta bring my gals. Stares intensely at Saber Astolfo. Yes, my gals. Me and my ladies be bonding. I'm so sorry, Arjuna, but I really want the bond. I need that bond. Okay, this looks pretty good though. I think I can at least get rid of the scariest female pirate, the one in front. Boop. I'm thinking how many more summons I want to try for the other Argonauts. Since if they're unlimited, I have to try super hard, but I do want them. I'm happy that I at least got Canis. Easy. She came home first thing. Because there's so many banners this year that I want. There's a lot. Pretty much every month has someone that I really want. I feel like the only reason why Canis came to me is because I'm the Cryptor's worst enemy. I'm Mr. Steal Your Gal and Husbando. I steal you everything. Plus, I feel like if I try again, I might get another Canis, which could be good. I don't know what NP 2, 3, 4, 5 Canis does, but hey, that can be a unique thing. I'll be like, look, when I finally get to Lost Belt 5, I'll be like, yo, my dude, I stole your gal and I NP5'd her. Come on, this way. First you turn here, then you go through this hole.
Ow, blast, my beard got caught.
His beard, his pointy beard got caught. Who are my targets this year? Pretty much all the summer people. I kind of want like a cute dinosaur. I think she's coming out this year. Rome is tempting too. I can't quite get my butt through. Oh, okay. Okay, so for Ryder, his beard gets caught. For Astolfo's butt gets caught. I wonder what else is gonna get caught. Phew, made it. Glad I didn't have to take off my waist armor and skirt.
Fergus is just like ...
What's up? Are you wishing you gone last so that you could have had a good excuse to push my butt? No, not in the slightest. There doesn't seem to be anyone else around. It appears that really was a secret shortcut. By the way, I suppose I should ask, was your family among the pirates we were playing with? No, they weren't. It sure looked like fun though. You were playing pro wrestling, right?
Ah yes, we're pro wrestlers. That we are. I wrestled with the goddess before.
That's right. We were playing pro wrestling. It was a lot of fun. And good training too. Oh man, you're just letting all kinds of stuff go by that the grown-up you never would, Fergus. You know, for some reason, I kinda wish you would. I see. Now I'm even more interested in my grown-up self. In the meantime, I apologize. Don't. You have done nothing wrong. Astolfo should know better than to expect you to say something like bedtime wrestling. Hey, I never gave any specifics. See, Dayon? You thought the same thing I did, hehe. Grrr.
We've come a fair distance now. How much longer until we get there?
Not much more. All you have to do now is go through that hole in the wall there. This is it. Stay sharp, everyone. Ah, yes, though, this is totally not suspicious. There just happens to be a hole in the wall
that's like human-shaped. Let me just walk on through.
I'll go first. The rest of you, be ready to move once I give the word. Looks like we're in the clear. Okay, I'll go next. Good, you're all here.
This must be the mansion's rear garden. I'm surprised we actually made it here without anyone seeing us.
Thanks, kid. We couldn't have done this without your... Huh? Where'd she go? That's strange. She isn't anywhere to be seen on either side of the hole. Perhaps she simply left when she finished showing us the way? She certainly was a smart girl. I don't like this. It could be some sort of trap after all.
Agreed. I know we said we shouldn't be surprised at these pirates having children, but that doesn't mean it's not still strange. Case in point, we've not seen a single other child like her anywhere else since arriving. Seems a bit much to just be a coincidence.
But if this was all a trap, wouldn't it have sprung by now? I mean, we're already at our destination, right? That's true. Now that we've come this far, I think our only real option may be just to head further inside. Of course, this is the heart of the city where its populace constantly steals from one another, then discard their possessions as soon as they've grown tired of them. There's no telling what might be lying in wait for us here. Okay, let's all be extra careful. Okay, I'm really starting to miss MASH. Let's all be extra careful. MASH is with me in spirit. I mean, yes, I miss MASH. It's not like I'm happy that I have Astolfo on my side. I see. That does raise some questions about that girl. But right now, we should focus on dealing with the ruler of Ys. I can definitely sense a different signal from the others there in that mansion with you. Please proceed with caution. My. So you must be why my town is in such an uproar. That voice? Ooh. I like that look for her. Drake?
Huh? Don't tell me you know each other.
Drake is one of the servants that disappeared from Chaldea, so I had considered the possibility that she could be here. But while the servant may sound like her dress and manner of speech are very different. Mash, Misaki, I finished analyzing her spirit origin pattern. It matches Chaldea's records. She is, without a doubt, Francis Drake. Man, they should make this into a Spiritron dress. I don't even have Drake, but I'd want it. I would buy it. She looks great in purple. I like this outfit. She looks cool. I'm afraid you're mistaken. My name is Dahut. I am known both as the Pirate Princess and the Rider of Ys. Dahut? I suppose that makes sense given the name Ys. But what in the world is going on here? Do you know something, Dayon? Yes, the tale of Ys comes from France, you see. Perhaps you've heard of it yourself, Master. It's an old legend from the Brittany region. In brief, Ys was once the name of a city built on the coast. It flourished as a haven of vice and immorality, but one day, either by an act of God or the devil, the entire city was swallowed up by the sea. Yet even now, it remains a hotbed of sin and malice, untouched since the day of its submersion. So the legend says, at least. It also says that the daughter of the ruler of Ys was a woman by the name of Dahut. As its princess, she set an example for her wicked citizens by stealing all sorts of things herself. It was her plundering that formed Ys's immoral backbone. But that's just a legend, right? Right. There is no record of Ys or Dahut ever having truly existed. They can't actually be real. Why, what an odd thing to say. I'm right here, and so is Ys. So welcome. Welcome to my city of freedom and decadence, where everything and anything is permitted. Yo, if anything and everything is permitted here, can I just summon all 5 stars in a multi-pool? That's what I want to do. I trust you're enjoying your stay. I saw plenty of your pirates cruelly abusing their pets, and I can't say I found it all that enjoyable. Teehee. But now that you've seen it, surely you understand. Love, pleasure, violence, inebriation, hedonism, gold, silver, beautiful fabrics, delightful creatures, adorable creatures, their very lives. Here, nobody stops taking whatever it is they most desire. Surely you too must have thought that this is the happiest city in the world. No, it's the stinkiest city. It's covered in trash, lady. I'm sorry, Dahut. Happy? This city is overflowing with trash. Literally and metaphorically. Astolfo? You basically took the words right out of my mouth. Ah, yes, I see. You have not yet learned my city's rules. Let me tell you, there are only 2. Take whatever you want, whenever you want, and do not want what you have taken. Isn't that contradictory? Not at all. To put it another way, you are encouraged to take whatever you want without a second thought, but not to get too attached. That is all. Desire is supreme. You must never deny yourself what you want. What's more, not getting attached applies as much to what you've taken as to anything else. There is no point in holding on to something out of habit. Just let it go, no regrets. After all, someone else is bound to want whatever it is. In essence, my teaching is this. In each and every moment, think only of what you want and take it. Well, I want to summon everyone, but they don't come home even though I try. That explains why the city is overflowing with hardly used junk. So the concept of ownership in Ys changed to align with the notion that moment-to-moment desire is the ultimate good. It's a positively primitive yet remarkably complete social system. It ensures that all resources will make their way to the hands of every one of its citizens. Of course, whether that's a good or bad thing depends on if you're more into hedonism or fairness. Why would you teach such things? Rules like that will inevitably lead to chaotic, twisted mess, just as we saw on our way here. You don't have to take in order to get everything you want. Isn't that how a sensible, just world should be? Why? Why, you say? It should be obvious. This is the only way that everyone can be happy. Those who follow my rules have created a city of pure, momentary pleasure. And if, in each moment, everyone has attained their true happiness by taking what it is they want, then in those moments, it is as if everyone is happy, right? So she's trying to make all of her people happy by permitting anyone to take whatever they want? I'd never considered such a way of life before.
And as long as I remain myself, that moment will last forever. Which means that everyone's truest happiness will as well. Ah, this city is truly a utopia. Didn't you see for yourselves how all of my people were smiling? Nobody has to deny themselves in my city. They are free to take whatever they want. There is no need for them to be concerned with how others may feel. What could be better than that? Yeah, your pirates are smiling alright, but they were the only ones. This talk of happiness sounds nice, but it's deeply flawed. What about the people you take from? The ones you treat like playthings? How do you think those men feel when you rob them of their dignity, their very lives?
How do I think those men feel, you ask?
You heard me.
What a strange thing to say. Why should I care about that? I am the daughter of King Gradlon, the most beautiful, most noble princess in the world. As such, I have a right to take from those beneath me, and those I take from should be honored to have been of use to someone such as me. Surely, they all understand that? Otherwise, why would the men I kill after bedding them shed such wonderfully lovely tears? I like how she's just saying that. And that is just as true for my people. In other words, all of Ys is my proxy. As such, anyone used by a citizen of Ys should be similarly grateful. What else could there possibly be to consider? Master, there's something I'm absolutely sure of now. Well, I maybe shouldn't say absolutely sure, since it's not based on hard data, but since I accompanied you to Okeanos, I feel I should say it anyway. That is not Frances Drake. It's true, Frances Drake was a pirate, and she took from those around her. But she never once said it was right. She was completely aware of the evil of such an act. Yet she had a sort of charisma and good cheer about her that let her shrug that weight off with a smile. This woman is nothing like that. She doesn't even think there is any weight to her actions. Her evil is nothing more than a habit, just some normal behavior for her. And so, there's no way she and Captain Drake could possibly be the same person.
Drake, was it? That name doesn't ring a bell, so she must not have been around, back when I was alive. Quite frankly, whether this woman is her or not does not matter to me. The only question that I'm concerned with is what we do about her.
She's not the person I know. We have to defeat her.
Good. Then we're on the same page.
Habit? You're wrong there. If anything, I'm in a constant state of flux.
I attain happiness by sating my desires. Then I cast that happiness away and begin desiring again. Taking is what allows me to ensure everyone's happiness is always shifting. It's the perfect way for us folk of the water to live our lives. That's why I can understand why you're here. You seek this happiness for yourselves. It is what you desire, and so you're here to take it from me. But as I always discard all that I desire, the only thing I truly possess is myself. Which means you desire me. You came here to propose.
Hi, my lady the Hood. Would you like to come to my Chaldea, ma'am? I tell her she's way off the mark, but something tells me she's not the type to listen.
Then yes, I accept. I will always desire people with love in their hearts who seek my hand in marriage. Very well then, come, let us go to bed and take our desires from the other.
Okay.
Of course, it should go without saying that I will discard you once I am sated. That is the perfect happiness of the moment. Taking what we desire is how we obtain ultimate happiness.
Master's not going to your bed. She's going to settle this right here and now. I mean, yeah, Mash. Yes. I'm not doing that. No. Haha.
Here? Now? With her clothes on? While standing up? My, how passionate.
The hood! My lady! You seem awfully thirsty. Would you like some of my sports drink? It's blue raspberry flavored. Would you like some? I'll give you some of my sports drink, girl. Because clearly you're parched.
I've never seen any woman as strong and terrible as her before. Maybe my future self will meet many like her in Ulster. But right now, she's the first woman of this sort I've ever encountered. Still, I can't help but shudder. I've never met someone so strong and upfront about her desires. I'm ashamed of myself. How can I still be incapable of battling such a fierce opponent simply because she's a woman?
Just protect me like usual. I'm counting on you.
Well, that's too bad. Some of you would have shined like gems with a little training, but I suppose you just aren't ready to handle me. Then again, there really are a lot of you, aren't there? Not even I could handle you all by myself. So I shall call some of my maids to keep the rest of you company. Naturally, you're free to take them for yourself if you so desire.
Oh, I get some maids too? Nice. Look at me with my many maidens. Of course she's got a bunch of maids waiting in her wings.
We need to take care of them quickly, before any other pirates show up.
What is this? It's Agartha. And I'm in the town of Ys. And apparently I'm getting married. This is my wedding night. And I also got some maidens on my side. Got some nice maids. A decent amount of maids here. This should be fine. I'm so sorry, Waver. Again, you're gonna get bullied. Oof. Actually, we all got bullied, and mainly Space Ishtar. I wonder why. Wee! Man, this palace is pretty. I like it. It's not trashy like the outside. Goodbye, maids. Okay, let's see how tough these maids will be. Man! I really would want Frances Drake if she could wear Dahut's outfit. She looks so cool. I really like that outfit on her. What a tease. Even her sprite looks epic. Sad. Sad. Oh, hey, Dahut. This is me showing my love for you, my lady. Okay. Dahut and her lovely maids, her lovely maidens. I got this. Ooh, she barely got damaged. Oh man, Astolfo tried his best. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You know what? Might as well just fill up his gauge. You got this, my boy. No, stop with the NP loss. That wasn't cool. Not cool. That was not cool at all, my lady. You know what? Might as well just use all of my bestie. Use my bestie's gauge. Everyone's gauge needs to be raised. I'm sorry, Waver. I'm so sorry, Waver. Ouch. Ouch, Waver, you're truly just getting bullied. I'm so sorry, my boy. I mean, this is fine. Please stun. Nice. Oh man, Waver, you're probably gonna get destroyed by the other pirate. Yes, Astolfo, you're so cool. Okay. Wow, Waver's just barely living. He's trying his best. Goodbye, Waver. Ow. Hey, Nobu. Hey, Nobu. Long time no see. You're just gonna flex. I'm not gonna even use your attack, but you're just flexing here. Nobu's just here to look cool. Okay, if I can't defeat the foot in this round, at least the next one I should be able to get her. I don't want that noble phantasm. It's AoE, as far as I remember. Ow. Okay, I got this, I got this. Yeah, I got this. Nobu, do the thing. Our bestie, Space Ishtar, do the thing. Nice. Woohoo, defeated 3 evil servants. Got it. And more shields for Astolfo. Man, what I want to take from this town though is Drake's outfit. The hood looks cool. Yes, we almost got them all. Keep it up. My, so impatient. Very well then. Why don't we bolster our ranks a bit? Which of you are expecting? None of us, I think. We are. Then birth them. Whoa. Yo, the town of Ys is so unique. Okay. We are about to witness the miracle of life. We're gonna learn where pirate ladies come from. We are. Should I look away? What are they doing? This seriously is as goofy as, like, events. There's more of them now. Impossible. It's as though they split apart like cells, creating clones of themselves. So, this is how they reproduce. Shh! I always knew there was something wrong with these pirates. This is just a way to match your numbers. If you want to be taken by the genuine article and experience something truly mind-blowing, all you have to do is close your eyes and come to me. Oh, but this won't do. Now that you're proving difficult to acquire, I'm starting to desire other things.
Quick, I must have it all. I must have everything I want. I want them so badly. I want a blue rose that has been watered with the blood of a 13-year-old virgin.
That is so specific, girl. That is the most specific ones I've heard. A blue rose that has been watered with the blood of a 13-year-old virgin.
I want the sweat dripping from the hands of a composer with a fatal disease as he plays the last beautiful notes of his career.
That is so specific too. What's with these wants that are just like so oddly specific?
I want the ashes of a book of romance whose cover has been coated with crushed jasper and human bones.
Actually, this one sounds the most realistic one. The book of a book of romance whose cover has been coated with crushed jasper and human bones. That sounds the most doable.
Give them to me. Give me the joy that comes with getting what I desire. I'll throw away everything else I've ever wanted to get that. You're a fool. Taking, discarding. Do you really think that's sustainable? The world's resources are finite. Eventually, everything runs out. All that plundering and momentary happiness you love so much, it will end one day. It's only a matter of time until you've taken everything there is to take. When that happens, you'll be left with nothing. A void that won't be filled, even after it's consumed you. When there's nothing left to take, the only thing you'll be left with is your own desire to do so. And by then, it'll all be over. You can't keep the world going if all you do is take and never produce. I don't care about the world. All I want is for the city I was given to flourish forever. To have its people live out their lives in endless joy and pleasure. And for that, I'm proud to call myself its ruler. I don't care what the rest of the world thinks of me. I don't even care if they call me a demon. I am Dahut, the daughter of Gradlon, and the ruler of Ys. I am noble by birth. I am the debauched witch who turned her back on Saint Gunol. In spite of that, my people who love the joy they take for themselves, see me as the ruler. Now come, my people, sing the praises of your Lord. Let us lose ourselves in these endless pleasures.
Oh, they're making more babies. Ew, the pirates just did that dividey thing again. Gross. Now how are we gonna beat them all? We'll just have to take them out before they multiply. Kill them before they make babies. It's always the babies.
Haha, well said. I may not remember much, but there's one thing I still recall clearly. No matter how hard things may seem, as long as you know what it is you have to do, you still have a chance. So I'm not giving up. Hell, not knowing when to give up is the best weapon I've got. So come on, lady. Time to hold our ground.
I got this. Just destroy them before they make babies. Just keep on bonking them. I got this. I feel like I should have brought multiple AoEs, but nah, it's fine. Just gotta prevent them from making babies. I got this. Hey, you know what? All arts is good. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine. I mean, I don't know how old they technically are. Like these pirate ladies. Like, when they're born, they could be... who knows how old. Like, to us, they may seem like 5 seconds old, but in actuality, they're like 40. Astolfo's a beast. Astolfo can do this. I believe in Astolfo. Sobs. Man, I only have a single target berserker lady, aka my John. I don't have any assassins raised. Yeah, John, I mean, no, Kiyohime is not single attack. Kiyohime is herself. AoE. As cute as she be. Super scary. Let's see. Man, so tough thinking. You know, I can just do Buster at this point. Yeah, Buster's good. Or no, actually, I'm just gonna keep it as is. I do this. Got my plan ready. Boop. Okay, there. Plus, at least worst case scenario there is using command spells. Because I doubt I'm gonna get to a super hard fight again afterwards. Oof. At least for arts, I can spam more. That's the only thing I can say. At least that's a thing. Let me see. Can I stun you? Heh. Let's see. I wanna just prep that just in case next turn I can just stun her too. Heh. Ouch. Ouch. Wow, that worked. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay, very convenient. And I can just use all Astolfo here. Or actually, I kind of want to use all of them, but no. I can save Astolfo. That way I can just use 3 Noble Phantasms. Gotta think. Gotta use brain. Bonk. Okay, there. Ow. Oh, that really hurt him. Oh, yo. I'm so sorry, my boy. I didn't think you'd get that bullied. I mean, I should have expected it, but... You know how it'd be? Okay. This should be fine. I'm just gonna believe. I'm gonna believe in his stun. If I have multiple arts card, I feel like just using them is a good way to bring up my battery. And waiver is just for quick boosts. He's my quick fill. I'll use his 30% on someone after this. Like on Space Ishtar, because at least she'll live. Or actually, no, I can just... No, yeah, I can do that. Because at the very least, I know she'll live. They're that AoE attack. It's gonna hurt me hard. Goodbye, Waver. And potentially Astolfo. Once it appears. Or goodbye, Waver now, maybe. Yep. Oh. Wait, never mind. She doesn't use her Noble Phantasm? Oh, I thought she uses it. Okay. Well, never mind. What did she even do? Well, I can't even tell what she did. Ah, goodbye, Waver. Ow. You know, that's fine. Astolfo's a tough boy. Astolfo can live. Like the tough boy he is. And oh, she just healed her debuffs. You know, she's less scary now. She just does that. If it's only that, less fear. I expected her to actually use Drake's Noble Phantasm and just wreck me. But yo, I have a chance. How's this, the Hood? You still into us, the Hood? Man, she really loves Astolfo. Noble, you're not that loved, I'm sorry. I mean, Noble, you're loved to me, and that's what matters. Man, I should use your Noble Phantasm, but no, I want to fill up gauges. I have problems. Okay, that looks good. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Dahut. Thank you for filling up everyone's gauge. You're so kind. Dahut's the greatest. Okay, let's see. Can I use any of these yet? Nope. Thanks, Dahut. Oh, her NP also raises her allies' NP gauges? Okay, good thing I destroyed them. I destroyed them before they could make babies. Great job, Nobu. Heh. You got this, Astolfo. Okay, nice. Ow. Oh no, Nobu! How dare you? How dare you attack my Nobu? You know what? My bestie Sei is gonna help out now. Cause she angry. Ha! I've avenged you, Nobu! And Waver? Mainly Nobu. Nice. Wow, I really love Agartha. It just gives me things that Astolfo needs. How is this happening? This isn't right. All I want is to take. There's nothing wrong with wishing for my people's happiness. There can't be. No, I can't allow myself to be taken. That would be absurd. Oh crap, we didn't finish the job. She's trying to escape. We have to stop her. But... oh no, they're making more babies. Damn it. There are too many of them. She'll get away. What was that? Why is everything shaking? What was that? Well... Lady Hut. Emergency. What's going on here? Tell me everything. It's the floodgates. The city's floodgates have been opened. Water is flooding in from the Great Lake and swallowing up the entire city. That can't be. No one should be able to operate them. I have the only key, and I keep it tightly locked up in... Wait. Don't tell me somebody took it while I was fighting. Eh? Ahaha! Ahaha! You look right You look a right fool, rider of yeast. That girl we met earlier?
Shh! I'd forgotten about her. Now that we know how the pirates reproduce, it clearly makes no sense for a girl like that to be here. Who is she? You're... Empress of the Nightless City. Assassin!
Oh, so you at least recognize my face, pirate princess. That puts you well above those simpletons. That's the girl who showed you the way to the castle? Running analysis, complete. She's definitely a servant. I had no idea. Since she's an assassin, maybe she's got some sort of presence concealment kind of thing? So our plan to cut off transmissions while you were sneaking in backfired. At any rate, be very careful, Misaki. If what we've heard is true, she's one of the 3 rulers controlling Agartha. So your name is Misaki. Your assistance has been invaluable. Thanks to you fools keeping the little princess here busy, I was able to get exactly what I wanted. As a token of my appreciation, I shall overlook your earlier transgression to my person. Alright, the head patting. Alright, the candy. Alright, the head patting. I gave her head pats. Ah, what a relief. It's such a joy to know that you filthy pirates will soon be extinct. That this eyesore of a city will trouble me no longer.
How did you do this? No one but me even knew where the key was kept. The only other one person who could possibly know is...
Surely you already know the answer to that.
Now I see. I was wondering where she went after leaving Ys. So your domain is where the caster ended up.
Did you really not know what one who left your pitiful nation might be thinking? Oh, I'm almost embarrassed for you, fool that you are. You and those silly Amazons are both the same, attacking neighboring villages, engaging in crude violence day and night. What a waste. Why waste such energy to destroy an enemy state when a single key will suffice nicely? Ha!
Assassin! Wah!
And yeah, she liked the head pats. Ah, a flash flood.
It swallowed up the hut. With her injuries, she will most likely perish. What about us? How are we going to survive? We've got to get out of here. I'm not going down with Ys if I can help it.
Oh my, that won't do. It seems this form is given to laughter, unbecoming for an empress. Let's try that again with elegance and arrogance, just like I practiced. Very well then, Misaki. No, I've already grown tired of that name. From now on, your name shall be... Hunyang. Lost Sheep. You should be honored. It's a rather perfect name, if I do say so myself. Yo, everyone. My name's no longer Misaki. I am now Lost Sheep. That's my new name. My new name is Lost Sheep. Misaki, Lost Sheep, Nobunaga. After all, will you let me show you the way here without suspecting a thing? You resembled nothing so much as a foolish little lamb who didn't even realize her own wool was being shorn away. Then again, perhaps you would rather I call you Miss, like I did earlier? I might consider doing so again if you prostrate yourself before me. I am in an extremely generous mood right now, after all. Speaking of which, allow me to extend you an invitation to my nightless city. Assuming, of course, that you survive to visit it. You will be dazzled by how brightly my own city shines. That's a promise. In fact, I demand you come and pay me a visit there, so that you can see for yourselves just how wonderful it is. Good luck making your escape, Hunyang.
Ha! Don't you worry, assassin. I'll be sure to take you up on your invitation.
Please focus on escaping first. Hurry, I'll do my best to guide you to safety. Thanks, Mash.
Ooh,
Oh, the poor city. That was too close. I'm all soaked, but I guess that beats drowning. Fall. Soaked. Ys is almost completely sunken now. It seems it lived up to its legend perfectly. I hope the men who are being kept prisoner there managed to escape too. But it was so sudden.
well, that certainly spells the end of Ys as a threat. If nothing else, they won't be robbing any more men of their freedom.
That's true. At least one of the three powers ruling Agartha is gone now. What's more, we now know that the rider of Ys was not the demon god pillar. Right, Master pushed her to the brink of death. Based on the other patterns we've seen to date, that would have caused her to reveal her true nature if she had secretly been the demon god pillar. There is no reason the pillar would have simply let itself be defeated like that, after all. Some things about her are still puzzling, like her resemblance to Drake, but we can at least infer that it is not at all likely that she was the demon god pillar. Well, that's disappointing. Then we'll just have to keep looking. That's just like you to see the bright side, Senpai. I'll do everything I can to keep helping you too. Fo. Very well then. Where shall we head next?
We may as well take the assassin up on her invitation. Besides, we've got to pay her back for using us.
No objections here.
Alright then. Our next destination is the assassin's domain, the Nightless City.
Fergus, why do you seem so sad?
So this was Ys, a city that sought nothing but momentary happiness for its people, thinking of nothing but taking and discarding what they wanted. It was certainly evil, it was wrong, but its people may still have been happy. Countless nations have been founded across history, many of them died out, and some exist today. I'll have to remember this evil city's governance as one of the possible ways one might rule. One with no class structure and no hierarchy. I'm sure this will serve as a sort of training for my own future as a king. There may not be much point in doing so, since I'm only a servant, but I just can't help but think about it in those terms. I wonder what the next nation we visit will be like.
Wow, Fergus is having so much fun learning. At least he's having fun. The city of Ys was amazing. In its own right. Ooh, where are we going? Northern Cliffs to the Nightless City. Oh, perfect! I'm battling assassins. I love it. Waver's gonna thrive. Waver's gonna live. Waver's gonna be happy. Waver won't suffer. Just moving my drink real quick. Okay, I'm making sure it's closed. I don't want to spill it.
I can still hardly believe Assassin did something so horrible. I'm glad that the pirates are gone, of course, but did she have to sink the entire city of Ys to do it? Who knows what we could have done with the place while it was still around? What a waste.
Like, make it into a tourist attraction? Like, make it into a water park? A tourist attraction? Because I can't imagine that as a water park. I feel like it'd be just a touristy place.
Ha ha, I like that. Here I am focused on the present, and you're dreaming up plans for the distant future. That's a precious talent in its own right.
Yes, that's one of Senpai's best qualities. No matter how dire things may be, she never fails to examine things at new and unusual angles.
Ha, you never fail to deliver a truly earnest analysis, young lady. There is certainly never a dull moment with you two.
To give my own earnest answer, if Ys was still around, then yes, perhaps we could have made use of it as a marine headquarters of sorts. I believe you said before that the lake is connected to nearly every river that flows across Agartha? Given the incredible potential and what could have been transported over water as opposed to land, I cannot help but feel that destruction was a waste. Have I ever played Genshin? Yes. I've been neglecting my account though.
Still, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Or a sunken city, as the case may be. I've already told my resistance allies to explore the ruins of Ys. They should find several seaworthy vessels. What's more, now that the pirates no longer control the waterways, we're on equal ground with our enemies.
Ryder's optimism is well-founded. The situation has certainly taken a turn for the better. After all, we've narrowed our pool of Demon God Pillar candidates from 3 to 2. And if we reduce the number of powers in Agartha, it seems like things should be a good deal easier from now on, don't you think?
I'm not so sure. Those women aren't our only enemy. Plenty of other threats remain, like those monsters that attacked our hideout. And while I didn't mention this before, there's even a natural disaster of a sort to be worried about. We can't go resting easy just because the pirates are gone.
Natural disaster? You mean like earthquakes? That is a scary thought, especially down underground. I'd hate to be buried alive.
Depending on the situation, I'm afraid it could have been even more dangerous than that. You'll just have to see what I mean for yourselves. Words alone won't really suffice to describe it. There's no telling when it might show up, and you should attempt to spot it yourself. It disappears without a trace almost immediately. It is extremely dangerous, and to make matters worse, you cannot guard yourself against it.
What kind of enemy is this?
It's impossible to see it coming, so the only thing you can do is run away before you're caught up in it. It is far worse than any mere natural disaster.
What is this? It sounds terrible. I can't defend myself. I can't do anything.
Well, anyway, I'm just saying that there's still plenty of danger lurking around out here, so we can't go getting careless. Just forget about this natural disaster thing for now. It's unlikely we'll be running into it anyway.
I'm afraid I'm still not quite following, but it sounds like the gist of it is stay alert. Speaking of which, I'm picking up on hostiles right in front of you. They look like wild animals. I see what Ryder means about there being threats everywhere. Hey, at least that didn't surprise us. That proves MASH is sure staying alert. Way to go, MASH. Master, I think MASH deserves a double super extra helping of praise while we're preparing to fight. I knew I could count on you, MASH. You look great in glasses, MASH. You look great in glasses, MASH, and I knew I could count on you. I really much appreciate the sentiment, Senpai. But I feel terrible about getting praise like this while you're busy giving orders for battle. Nah, MASH, feel happy. Enjoy the praise. Astolfo supports it. Which makes me like Astolfo even more. Astolfo, you're so great. So are you, Daeon. Ooh. Oh, these are buff. Wow, these are buff soul eaters. Cool. I'm fine with this. I mean, the buffer the better. Makes it more satisfying when I destroy it. I can at least get rid of one this turn. And then the next one and the next turn, I believe. I just gotta keep on believing. And you know what? Increase my stats too. Boop. Bestie, can you buff me? Thanks, bestie. Look at these bestie buffs. Nice. Yum. Blue raspberry. Oh man, they're so tanky. Oh, I did not realize how tanky these soldiers would be. Okay, now I understand. Wow, these ones really mean business. Bestie, help me. Ow. 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 Heh. I still like how Astolfo just intimidates everyone with terror. Like, look at how scary Astolfo is. That he can just make everyone exude terror. Astolfo's just so Murph. So buff. Heh. Man, that one's just ready to destroy me. Let me just stun it. I do feel some fear. Not gonna lie. Great job, bestie. Man, so close to Astolfo's gauge. So close. Okay, as long as my bestie lives, it's all good. I mean, there's Nobu to come and clutch and Kiyohime. Ow. Wait, why you gotta bully Astolfo? Man, poor Astolfo, we just seriously got bullied. Wait, says extra attack? Wait, what's special about the extra attack? Man, this evade is so annoying. Gosh darn it. Especially since I had all Buster. The power of Buster was supposed to save me. No, I guess I can't rely on the power of Buster always. Just kidding, I can always rely on that. Heh. Okay, this is fine. Especially since I can just use arts. That's right, fill my gauge. Heh. Wow, they really don't like Ishtar and Sei. That's so sad. You know, let's just make Nobu invincible because Nobu's just built different. Nobu will live. Okay, that was pretty good, my bestie. Ah, so close. Just one more. Except it's evading, which I hate. Like, why must you evade my attacks? Like, who would do that? Who would do such a thing? Sad. It's tempting to end it with emotional damage, but no, I'm already emotionally damaged from this fight. Great job, Nobu. Wow, look at that bond. Look, Space Ishtar loves me. Look at that stare of love. She just looks so happy. The more sync quartz, the merrier. And done. You know, that might have been a nice warm-up for what's to come. Ryder, since we're approaching our destination, why don't you tell us about the sort of enemies we'll be facing in the Nightless City?
The women of the Nightless City are very reserved, unlike the Amazons and the pirates. They don't go around hastily attacking the other regions too much. They tend to focus on defending their own land.
Really? But they later got pretty extreme at Ys. Way extreme.
Indeed, which is almost certainly why the Hood never saw it coming. I certainly wouldn't have. For the Nightless City's ruler to infiltrate enemy territory all on her own, and to take out the entire city with a single strike to its one weakness. She is the very model of assassin in that respect.
It's also possible that she intentionally refrained from drawing attention to herself up till now in order for that plan to work.
True, but now that Ys is gone, there might be changes taking place across the entire Nightless City. We should start with some careful reconnaissance.
Since we found Drake at Ys, albeit in somewhat different form than usual, like Fergus. At first, I thought we might find one of our other missing servants in the Nightless City. But now, I'm fairly certain that whoever its ruler is, she didn't come from Chaldea. I mean, she did come from my Chaldea. I summoned her. The Hood did say something about a caster, though. That's true. She did mention that when speaking to the assassin. So it would seem safe to assume that the Nightless City is home to a caster servant as well. In which case, there's still a chance that it could be Helena. Regardless, our task remains the same. We'll never find out unless we go there ourselves. Come to think of it, Ryder, do you have any idea as to how many soldiers there are in the city? It would be nice to know what sort of enemy we're up against ahead of time.
I'm afraid not. As I said, they've mostly kept to themselves so far.
I see. I ask because I still cannot make myself draw my sword against a woman. So I was hoping there might be some other sort of opposition there that would let even someone like myself be useful. I'm afraid that even after seeing firsthand in Ys what terrible enemies women can be, I still can't bring myself to do battle with them. Well, you know, maybe it's kinda like trying to get over your distaste for Brussels sprouts. Can't just do it at the drop of a hat.
Hang on, I just remembered something. The Resistance once took in a man who escaped from there. He was in such a terrible state, we weren't able to get much from him. But the one thing we did learn is that the Nightless City is home to those.
How come you're pointing at the bodies of those beasts we just defeated?
Dogs. He told us that the city is full of dogs, though of course, I don't know if he meant real dogs or something else altogether.
Okay, so the ladies like dogs. Lots and lots of doggies. Oh wait, no, I'm just imagining the dudes wearing like collars and leashes and dog ears. Maybe that's what they're into. Everyone's a little puppy. Wow, that's a lot of thingies for the quest progress. I like this. The brilliant Fortress City. And nice, I always need black sludge. Perfect. I will feast upon this. I do feel some fear. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let me just look at my cutie. Though wait a second, I also have... Oh, I also have you. Wow, I'm prepared for this place. You know what? Sorry. It's conflicted. Yeah, sorry, bestie. I'm gonna bring along my lady. And sorry, my boy. I'm gonna bring along my other lady. Ooh, hello, hello. In the back row, sorry, Kiyohime. I wanna bring along my bestie. Oops, I forgot my bestie's already here. I'm just gonna move her in the back. Sorry, Kiyohime, I'm gonna bring along my boy. There. There. All good. Look at me and my besties except for Space Ishtar. Time to head into the city.
Alright, this is as far as I go.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
I kept too many of my men back at the hideout when we infiltrated Ys. I don't want to repeat that mistake. If the resistance had been ready to attack from the outside when it started to sink, it would have been a hell of a kerfuffle, but we could have saved some of the men there, if only we'd been able to react accordingly. This time, the resistance and I will stand by near the Nightless City. That way, we can come in and take control of the city after you've taken down the assassin. Alternatively, we can storm the place if your signal, under signal, if something unexpected happens, like in Ys. Either way, I'm afraid the resistance needs me to lead them, so I have to stay behind. I'm sorry to make you face all the danger yourself.
Can I have some peaches? If you're gonna go back to the base, can you bring me some peaches? It's okay. I'm used to danger. It's okay. My friends here can handle anything. It's okay. I'm used to danger and my friends can handle anything. But myself, am used to danger. Oh.
Heh. Well, that's reassuring.
That's also one of Senpai's 7 best qualities. She trusts her allies completely. And yet, something about working with this rider makes me uncomfortable. Why? Mash, it's because for some reason, working with the old men with amnesia is never a good thing. Like with Moriarty, it's always the old men with amnesia. We may not know who he is, but he fought valiantly alongside us back in Ys. And there's no question that this is the best way of keeping Master safe. So then, why do I keep wishing he would stay somewhere where I can keep an eye on him?
I might have said this before, but let me say it again. If you must accomplish something, never give up, no matter the difficulties. As long as you persevere, a way forward will ultimately present itself. That may not mean much coming from a boring old man like me, but I can't help saying it anyway.
Not at all. That was very wise. You can never hear words of wisdom too often. Okay, Misaki, do you have your smoke bombs? Do I? I guess I do? Good. Then let's get started with our infiltration. As luck would have it, it's almost sundown. Never mind how strange the idea of sundown is several kilometers under the surface. At any rate, now should be a good time to scale the castle walls. It's pretty here. Gah! This is the brightest deserted alley I've ever seen in my life. The city is certainly no less of a surprise than Ys, however different. It kind of reminds me of Shinjuku. Their power bill must be nuts. Oh, their power bill, I wonder. Yeah, their power bill must be nuts. The Nightless City, a legendary place from Chinese myth, much like Ys was a legend from French myth. The original name in Chinese can also be translated as Nightless Castle. However, the word for castle actually means the outer walls of a city in Chinese. It's described in the Book of Han, but there aren't a lot of details about it. All we know is that the city was known for being very bright, even at nighttime. But given the image its name invokes, that expression came to be used for other cities that never sleep, like Shinjuku and Shanghai. What about the assassin? Unlike Ys, nobody knew much about who the Nightless City's ruler was, or even if there was one at all. So I think it's entirely possible that she's a servant with no relation to the city who just happens to be using it for her base. Much like how Ryder is using the Peach Garden as his. Good point. Whoever Ryder is, I kinda doubt he has much to do with the Chinese Peach Garden. That said, the assassin who destroyed Ys did seem to have a Chinese air about her. No, I shouldn't speculate when we still have so little information. Anyway, what's your next move? I too believe we should learn from our mistakes at Ys. This time, we should take great pains to ensure this covert operation remains covert. As such, we should start by gathering information with as small a group as possible. Once we know more about the city itself, the threats we face, and where to find the assassin, then and only then, do we all move in. Yep, makes sense. I'd probably get lost in no time anyway. Me too, Astolfo. My weakness is my sense of direction. My lack of direction sense anyways. Incidentally, Astolfo and I will be the ones to go and gather information. Huh? Why me? Remember the citizens of the city we saw on the way here? As we suspected, this city is primarily inhabited by women. But unlike the pirates of Ys and the Amazons, these women are quite diverse in dress and race. The only thing they have in common is that they are all women. Therefore, as long as we keep our wits about us, the two of us should also be able to pass as citizens. Of course, if you insist, I am willing to go alone. That's too dangerous. You should go together. You can do this, Astolfo. I promise. That's too dangerous. You should go together. Buddy system. True. Working as a team would let us deal with a much wider variety of challenges. Much as I am used to working solo, this would undoubtedly be safer in case something goes wrong. What's more, here in this city full of women, you are the only member of this group who would not stand out walking beside me. Am I that ugly? Am I too ugly to walk beside Dayon? Is it because of my swole muscles and my epic abs? And these calves and thighs that could crush skulls? Well, I suppose Master may be able to pass with the right outfit, but that is too great a risk. Ah, I see. It is my epic muscles that make me stand out. I'm too swole for my own good. I'm the only one, huh? Gosh, when you put it like that. Okay, I'll do it. I was gonna let Dayon handle the boring stuff and spend some quality time with Master here in this alley. But if you're that insistent, it'd be a disgrace to the 12 Paladins of Charlemagne if I refused. What, we were gonna spend quality time? Quality time? Okay. I mean, I'm sad. Later on we can have quality time, Astolfo. Let's do this thing. In that case, I'll have to remain here too. I may not be able to help gather information, but I will at least keep this area and Master secure. I am young, I know, but I vow to protect Misaki with my life. Well, Caldea's staff needs to focus on monitoring Master above all else. So if you two are going to go off on your own, I'm afraid we won't be able to offer any help from our end. Not a problem. That's why we're going together. But what about the assassin of the Nightless City? She saw you both back at Ys. The other citizens here may not recognize you, but what will you do if she does? A good point. We'll need some sort of disguise. That will not be a problem. Fortunately, I snuck into an empty house on the way here and borrowed 2 outfits from its closet. Naturally, I didn't have the luxury of choice in what I took, but since they were both hanging in the closet of a house belonging to an ordinary citizen, they should let us blend in well enough. When did you pull that off? Nice! Phantom Thief of the White Lily. Nice! Great job for stealing outfits. I wish I got a free outfit. Just to remind you, Master, my title is Knight, not Thief. So is one of those outfits for me? Of course, that is why there are 2 of them. However, I only had time to base my selection on whether or not they would fit. So I don't wish to hear any complaints about how your outfit looks. Here, take it. Aw, come on, isn't it important to look good even in disguise? I mean, we don't want to get hauled in by the fashion police, do we? Oh well, guess I may as well try it on. Should I close my eyes, look away while they change? I mean, I gotta watch their back to make sure no one sneaks up on them. But why are you changing here? Don't you realize Master is watching? But I'm here to make sure nothing happens while Astolfo's changing. No worries, I'm ever keeping my vigilant eye, yeah. Yeah, that's how I do, that's how I be. Don't let that stop you, puppy eyes. Yeah, don't let that stop you. I may be here, but I'm keeping you guys safe, yeah. Fergus, not what you think. I'm just trying to keep them safe. I'm not suspicious. At least changing the shadows here. Don't the 12 paladins have any sense of decency? I can't really say as far as Roland's concerned, but overall, I'd have to say... nope. That's nothing to be proud of. Come with me. I need to change as well. Hey, where's the fire? I'm already naked anyway. Eep! My butt's cold, exposed like this. Wait. Astolfo's fully nude? Well, okay. I guess Dayon took underwear too. What? Oh, I like this. I do appreciate this. Whoever they took the clothes from, I appreciate. I have much appreciation for this. I like it. Me likey. I know what I'm doing for my next thumbnail. Haha! Oh, la vache. What are these outfits? Mine's a sailor uniform. Oh, so cute. So cute. I know what I'm doing for my next thumbnail for sure. Hehe. Dayon? Didn't you choose these yourself? Astolfo! Twitch. Man, I want the Spiritron dress for both of them. I don't know why you're shouting like that, but stop it, Master. You're scaring foe. You know, I think these are pretty spiffy. What I'm wondering though, if I came along with them, which outfit would I get to take? I kind of want to try Dayon's outfit. Just because the cold shoulder tops are nice to me. I do like those cold shoulder tops. I admit that I didn't look very closely when I took these outfits, so perhaps I shouldn't be surprised that they turned out to be like this. Let me ask you this. Exactly what sort of room did you take these from? Nothing special. Just an ordinary bedroom with an ordinary chest of drawers. Ooh, a bedroom, huh? Well then I bet you can guess what these outfits are doing there, huh? Astolfo, what are you implying? At any rate, I'm afraid I don't have time to go searching for different outfits now. What's wrong with these? Far as I can tell, the only problem is that we're just too damn cute. I'm not certain that these outfits will fit in as you explore the city, but I am certain that the other women here are dressed in all manners of ways. So given that, yes, that's true. I've seen Western clothing, Japanese clothing, Chinese clothing, and all manner of fashions ranging from medieval to modern times. Yo, this place is very fashionable and cultured, huh? In which case, perhaps we won't stand out too much after all. What's up, Mash? Are you upset that I'm not wearing one of those outfits? I can wear one for you later on. Or do you want to wear it? I mean, you can wear it too, Mash. Oh, it's not a very big deal, but... Well, there's one thing I like to make sure of. Whisper, whisper. Are you sure? Are you... Master, you're not sure of Dion's gender either, are you? All I can say is that Dion is Dion. No, I can't get a straight answer about it. All I can say is Dion is Dion. Right. So given that, as much as I'd hate to ask you to do this, could you maybe take a look? Wait, Mash, what are you trying to make me do? I mean, sure, Mash, it's for research purposes for Mash. Those are some pretty fine lines, but I think I see something there. I think I see something. Me too, but of course, that doesn't prove anything definitely. That's what's making Daeon so mysterious. Perhaps heroic spirits can use their skills to alter their physical appearance, or perhaps... Well, that's the only option I can think of myself. I don't see a way to resolve this matter with any certainty. We could always ask, but I believe Dion would just smile and change the subject. Not every mystery needs to be solved. Yes, I guess you're right. I'll do my best not to pay it any mind then. Very well, Astolfo. We shall have to undertake the mission dressed as we are, and please, keep your wits about you and do not draw undue attention. Ooh, that's also true to the real world, Daeon? Oh, I like this. I like Daeon's lore then. Okay. I wonder if I look cuter with my skirt hiked up more. There we go. That is exactly what I was talking about. Do not adjust your skirt as you walk. Do you want the world to see what's under your skirt? Well, things certainly are a lot quieter without those two around, aren't they? Still, their task will require not a small amount of stealth and skill. I think it would be best if we just waited patiently for them to return. A city populated entirely by women. To be honest, I'm finding this place a little disconcerting too. Though of course, I'll make sure to do everything in my power to keep Misaki safe if necessary. Still feeling out of place? The other you we know would almost certainly be thrilled to be here. If anything, he'd hate the idea of waiting around doing nothing in the back alley when there's a whole city full of women right in front of him. Either that, or he'd be on the edge of his seat, waiting for something exciting to happen. And I don't mean an enemy attack. Although, now that I think about it, I suppose a Celtic warrior would find that exciting too, for very different reasons. I see. So, what sort of exciting things would the Fergus you know be waiting for, if not an enemy attack? A half-naked woman running away from a bad guy? A half-naked woman falling from the sky for reasons? For reasons? Exactly the sort of thing, Misaki. Even now, I can almost hear the other Fergus saying, "Well, isn't this my lucky day?" Hers too. That's awful. Do I really end up becoming a vulgar man obsessed with women as no more than sexual objects? No, that can't be right. I'm sure I turn out to be a proper warrior. She mentioned I would enjoy an enemy attack as well as that other thing. Still, I can't help but worry. I'd better get back to my training. That'll get my mind off of this stuff. I think I'll start with some Celtic squats while keeping an eye on our perimeter. Pardon me. Wow, look at him doing those squats. Now you two have gone and made poor Fergus uneasy with all your teasing. Don't worry, Fergus. You'll always be you, no matter what else happens. Please don't dwell on it. It's okay to just be yourself. Thank you, Mash. But I like to train whenever, Squat. I have a spare moment, Squat. So this is me being myself, Squat. I see. You really do enjoy training, don't you? I don't get the appeal at all myself. I don't think I'd say it's appealing. It's more routine. I think it's really sort of separate from things you do for fun, or because you like them. For me, training is something I do because I have to. I don't know if there's anything more to it than that. That said, I don't do nearly enough, which is why I'm still just a fledgling. But I can say that I know my stuff when it comes to more knowledge-oriented things. The druids who teach me are actually afraid of me now, since I learned everything they teach me so quickly that they keep running out of material. They say that if they'd let me, I'd end up making them talk all day every day, from morning to night. So you used to be a nerd when you were young? Wow, you really can't judge a book by its cover. Man, you used to be a nerd? Master Misaki. Both of these are rude, but I'll go for the first one. I guess everyone really does have their own backstory. That goes for other servants too, of course. This has been a good reminder of that. Every one of them lived a full life and achieved something great as a hero. Their past must be very precious to them. Fergus, Astolfo, Daon, Galahad, who entrusted me with his power. They all had their own lives before they became heroes. I'd love to hear more about them someday. Yeah, if you really give it some thought, it makes sense. Of course, the heroic spirits written about in legends and myths would have led tumultuous lives. And since, by definition, their stories were exciting enough to pass on to future generations, there's not a boring one to be found in the bunch. Right, so Fergus, please don't feel as if you have to force yourself to do anything. No matter what else may happen, as long as you remain yourself, you'll become who you're meant to be. Does that mean I'm doomed to become a man obsessed with his desire for women? That's terrible. No, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that you will become a strong, charming warrior. I do take issue with some of your future self's more overtly harassing comments. But you still grow up to be a great man, almost like everyone's dependable uncle, huh? Sorry, I'm afraid I mistook the sound for your breathing, Fergus. There's some heavy breathing approaching you, now at what appears to be running speed. Heavy breathing? Could it be a half-naked woman after all? Gulp. Pant, pant, pant. I hope that's not a half-naked lady. It's a dog. That's a dog? Thank goodness. Yes, I'm genuinely glad that's what it turned out to be. Though that's not to say that I'm in favor of letting dogs run around without a leash. Be careful. It appears to be hungry. Okay. A hungry doggo, huh? Do I have any food on me? I still have an not energy drink. I have a sports drink. No, I don't think I can eat that. Wait. I have some Rice Krispies. Yeah, I have some regular Rice Krispies. You want to eat that, doggo? And yes, Astolfo should wear the outfit he's wearing here all the time. Same for Dayon. They both look great. Hehehe. Oh, what does this do? You know what? I'll just do that for fun. Might as well. You know what? Move out of the way, I gotta bring out my bestie. There, extra buff. Nice. Goodbye, doggo. Such a tanky dog. Okay, great job, Onicure. Ow. I mean, this is fine. You're doing great, Onicure. Come on, fill up your gauge more. Nope. Ow. Ow. Why do you hate my bestie so much? What did my bestie do to you besides be so cute? I know she'd be looking like a snack to you, but doesn't mean you have to take a bite. So close to raising the gauge fully. That 10% is gonna mock me. Oh, never mind. So close. You know, let me just stun you. I should have just used all Anastasia. Oops. Oh, cute. Okay, never mind, that worked. Okay, I got this. Please? Please go away, doggo. Same, Ibaraki's adorable. Heh. Ouch. Ouch. My bestie. No, my bestie. Oh, that is just sadness. That is true sadness. I mean, I should have done the NP seal, but it's too late for that now. No regrets. There is no regrets here in this household. Sad. Sad. Sheesh. You know... Okay, now it's time for the overkill. Thank you, Onicure, for saving the day. The day was saved thanks to Onicure. Phew. Glad that's over with. Well, those things seem to be dogs. Technically, anyway. Perhaps those were some of the dogs Ryder was talking about. I don't know. I don't think we're getting off that easy. I don't know. By the way, is everything okay there? Everything happened so suddenly that I have trouble imagining you could have kept quiet. To say nothing of how noisy combat usually is, even in a deserted back alley like this, there's a chance that someone may have... There, I can hear breathing and footsteps again, and they don't belong to an animal this time. Could it be? No, it's not a half-naked lady. I think.
Crap! I forgot to feed them. Where could they have gone? Oh man, this is bad, really bad. When those things get hungry, they go around eating other men. I think I heard something off this way.
So it was a fully clothed man. Well, I'm glad it turned out that way too.
What the? They're dead? Who are you people? Wait, you're not subjects of the Nightless City, are you?
You seem to be alone. That's lucky. Were you taken from the surface? We're allied with the Resistance that's trying to free the enslaved men. Maybe you've heard of them? If you help us, we may be able to rescue the men here in the Nightless City as...
Stop! Now's not a good time. If I heard you, they must have heard you too. Which means it's only a matter of time until they come here looking to see what happened. Oh god, what am I going to do? They're coming. They're coming with their billhooks and hammers. The merciless executioners will be here soon.
Well, that was foreboding. I hope Dayon and Astolfo are fine. I'm just imagining Dayon and Astolfo just having the time of their lives, exploring the city while Fergus and I are just like, uh-oh, executioners. But nah, should be fine. Executioner? I don't even know her. Ha ha ha. In this case, I can make that joke. That's something kind of funny about the city, don't you think? The lights are scattered so haphazardly. Not a thought is given to order. They may shine bright, but their gleam lacks warmth and truth, in stark contrast to the gleam of Versailles. Not that Versailles' gleam was perfectly righteous either. It was designed to pile extravagance upon extravagance to show that there was no greater place to be found anywhere in the world. But this glow is quite the opposite. It has been expanded endlessly, signifying that it has ambitions well beyond where it is now. Yeah, it does kind of feel like they've just been piling on lights for the sake of doing it. The lights are so bright you can't even read what the sign says. And there's so many of them that you're never sure where you're supposed to look. And what's with the platform in the middle of the plaza? It has such an imposing presence, and it's as flashy as anything else here. I bet I can figure it out if I really rack my brain. Oh, I got it. Maybe it's a DJ booth? Oh, it's Versailles. The LLES is just silent. Versailles. Minus the less. And ooh, 16 sections, eh? That's not too bad. I do not know what it is, but I know it is not a DJ booth. Although, why does the sight of that object put my heart so ill at ease? You know, chaotic as this place is, compared to Ys, it's surprisingly orderly. Indeed, it may have something of a squalid luminescence, but it is a far cry from decadence. It almost feels as though it is flourishing, which is rather strange considering how far underground we are. Oh, these people are kind of weird too. We really don't stand out much, even in these outfits.
Quite. While they do all appear to be largely around the same age, they're otherwise completely dissimilar in almost every aspect, or in every respect. And the real surprise is that there are men here.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like a big deal. Like they don't even have collars or chains on them. I wonder why they don't just run away.
They could be bound by some sort of spell. We'll have to talk to someone in order to find out. However, speaking with one of the women may be dangerous. I think it would be best if we were to find a man who was by himself.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done when it seems like everyone is all coupley. They're even locking arms and everything. What's going on?
Ah, yes, they're bound by marriage. Ooh, scary.
How come things seem so normal and so not normal at the same time?
Wait, there's a group of 2 men and 1 woman over there. That seems odd. Let's follow them.
Oh, 2 men and 1 woman. Yo, this girl has multiple husbands. I respect.
Are you cold, Master?
I'm fine, thank you.
Here, Master, use my coat.
Oh my, aren't you sweet?
What do you think you're doing? She said she wasn't cold, you brown-noser. Humph, it's not my fault you're too dense to read between the lines.
Now, no fighting. I love you both equally. Mwah. I like this girl, you know, I like her. Yo, she's building her harem. I respect. You have a lovely nose, and you have beautiful round eyes. You're both special, so no more fighting, okay?
You are too kind, Master. Thank you. You truly are too kind, Master. I'm sorry for how I behaved.
Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me with this reverse harem stuff. Look at them just smooching it up in public. Yo. This is fine. This is gonna be me parading around town with all my servants. I'm gonna be like, yo, check me out.
Shh. The woman just told the men to wait for her over there while she goes to the bathroom. Now's a chance to get in closer. Ugh, this sucks. I'm sick of buttering her up all the time. You must be sick of it too, right? I don't know how much more of this I can take. I'm going along with this because I don't want to die. I'm not a subject of this nation. And let's not kid ourselves. That's just her way of calling us pets. I've got a wife and kid back on the surface. Come on. She's never left us alone on our own before. Now's our chance. Let's get out of here. I've even heard there's a group called the Resistance outside the city. If we can just meet up with them.
Dion.
Yes, now we know how these men truly feel about living here. Let's go talk to them and find out. Well, say something. Aren't you fed up with? Attention! I wish to make a report. What? This man will disturb the night the city's peace. He needs to flee the city of harmony and light. Something's not right here. Astolfo, stop. Come quick. We have a criminal here. Bring Her Highness's justice down upon him.
Yo, Man B probably likes this lady. He's probably like, I love living the harem life. As in, I love being a harem member.
Man A, just because you don't like the living as a harem member doesn't mean Man B don't like it. He's probably like, I love it here. You trying to ruin my paradise? Stop that. Please don't call them. You've got it all wrong. I was just kidding around. Whatever you do, don't call for the torturers.
Yeah, Man B's probably like, how dare you ruin my paradise?
Oh god, what am I going to do? They're coming. They're coming with their machetes and hammers. Those merciless executioners will be here soon. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Who are these executioners? You mean you don't know? I'm talking about the torturers. The Empress's official torturers who serve as the Nightless City's police force. If you know what's good for you, you hurry up and make yourself scarce. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm still not sure what he meant, but something is definitely headed your way. Be careful.
Guard dogs, 17, 18, and 19 confirmed dead. Likely culprits spotted. They do not appear to be kept by any subjects. Rather, they appear to be intruders.
Wait. They do not appear to be kept by subjects? They, as in me too?
I mean, I'm the master here.
I am the master of the harem, not the harem member. Rude.
Ugh, she stinks of blood and guts. In fact, she absolutely reeks of them. And of course, she's a woman. That huge weapon must be so unwieldy, given her physique. No, that's not the issue. This bloody stench isn't that of a warrior fresh off the battlefield. It really does bring to mind an executioner. This woman has almost certainly spilt the blood of others far beyond what could be deemed necessary. Rejoice. Her Highness is most lenient. Intruders though you may be, she will still grant you a chance to swear fealty. Now choose. Will you swear fealty after your judgment, or before?
I'm thinking after? If I say before, can we skip the judgment part? Yeah, if I say before, can we just skip the judgment part?
No. Judgment is Her Highness's strictest law. None can avoid it. The penalty for killing a guard dog is the amputation of your 4 limbs, so that they may be fed to the other guard dogs. It is a perfectly just and ecological solution, as one would expect from Her Highness.
No thank you.
This woman doesn't look so inclined to be lenient about amputating her arms and legs. She is clearly as frightful as her bloody stench implies. I cannot help but hate and pity her. I feel like women should be more, well, free, whether they're fighters or not. Take the Hood. She may have been evil, but she was proud of who she was. But you're not proud of anything. All I sense from you is self-admonition. As for that weapon of yours, you will never mete out your so-called judgment on Misaki. I may be young and inexperienced, but I will still protect her with every fiber of my being. Furthermore, even in death, I will never swear fealty to that assassin. After all, he only goes for well-rounded women. Little girls don't do anything for him.
Wow, I see how it is. The only reason why Fergus would not join the other side is because I see he only goes for well-rounded women.
Do you have to say things like that when I'm trying to steel myself for battle? So you refuse to swear fealty to Her Highness. Your punishment shall now be far more severe.
You know, this town doesn't seem like as bad as the others, I would say. It seems kind of fun, actually. I mean, minus the executioners, but yeah, kind of seems fun.
Not gonna lie.
Like, I wouldn't mind. To an extent. Like, they're not doing anything like super bad, I think. I do like how that one lady had multiple dudes though. That's funny. But man, now she's gotta get another dude. Unless she's just satisfied with one. Maybe. But man, Dion and Astolfo are just like witnessing a betrayal of romance. Or it's not really romance, but they're just witnessing a betrayal while me and Fergus are fighting for our lives because I don't want to become someone's
someone's slave because I'm the master here. But yo. When they finally come back, they're gonna be like, what happened to you guys? What were you guys doing? What's with these dead bodies? Nice. Great job, Onikir. Ow. Ow. That hurt, but it was okay. You got this. Fill up your gauge. Nope. Yo, that was pretty good. Come on, fill up her gauge. Nice, thank you. Thank you for filling up her gauge fully. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Much appreciation. Great job, Anastasia. Man, these executioners aren't as bad as the dogs, at least. Yeah, they're a lot weaker than the dogs. I'm happy about that. Oh, this is gonna be extreme overkill. I mean, the lady deserves it. Plus, look, we got Ibaraki again. Worth it. Nice. Oh, I got chains. Chains are always good. Okay. You actually beat the torturer? You guys are amazing! That's Celtic hero muscle power for you. Well, thank you. But all I did was defend against them. We could never have defeated them without Misaki's quick thinking and unerring orders. Yo, okay. Fergus is defending and I'm doing the final kill. I see how it be. Master Misaki coming in with the final blow of bonk. Sorry for hiding on my own back there, but we're terrified of the torturers. We could never hope to stand against them, not after seeing one of their shows. Their shows? Senpai, this is a good chance to talk to one of the city's inhabitants and learn more about what's going on here. Ah, who said that? Oh, don't mind me. I'm on your side. Just think of me as a talking version of the cute fluffy animal over there. Phone? You lot sure can use some weird spells. Anyway, I'm just grateful you all defeated her. If you hadn't, I'd have been killed for letting dogs I was in charge of get away like that. After what you did for me, I'll help you out in any way I can. Wow, this is a real stroke of luck. Having someone who can provide us with information show up like this while we were just waiting here. It makes me feel kind of bad about having Daeon and Astolfo disguise themselves to sneak into town. So you have other allies here too? I just hope they haven't run into any torturers themselves. Or that they haven't seen the torturers at work. I take it you're referring to the show you mentioned earlier. Would you please tell us everything you can about this city, the torturers, and what role they play here? Of course. First off...
What was that? I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, it didn't sound very good.
Attention, subjects. This man has committed a crime. The crime of plotting an escape from our glittering paradise here in the nightless city. The contemptuous crime of snubbing Her Highness's boundless mercy for her loyal subjects.
This must be some kind of show. So that's what the platform in the plaza's for. A scaffold for public executions. I don't like this. Come now, don't feel bad. You did the right thing.
Of course, I am well aware of the crimes that must be promptly reported. I simply followed Her Highness's law.
Aw, you're such a good boy. I'll have to give you an extra special reward once we get home.
You are too kind, Master.
I knew it. This guy was totally into this play. He's into the master play. He's like, yes, I got master all to myself now, and I get an extra good reward for being a good boy. I like this. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought he was into it.
Damn it, I didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't want to die.
I was kind of hoping he was into this. Like the one dude who's actually into this, so everyone's like, I hate this place, I hate this place. There's gotta be at least one person who's like, this is my dream come true. Yay!
If you want to survive in this city, you have to sell out anyone who might drag you down with them. Please, don't do this. I'm begging you. What are you going to do to me? Your punishment has been determined. I will remove your fingertips. Is that it? I promise, I'll never even think about running away again, so please, spare me. Next will be the middle of your fingers, then their bases, your palms, your wrist. From there, I will slice your arms into equally sized parts, from your wrists up to your elbows. Then I'll do the same from your elbows to your shoulders, next your legs, then your torso. Your body will be whittled down piece by piece from its extremities until you cease to exist.
You know, this type of torture is something I imagined before, but a little bit less. I imagine it more of a peeling way, just slowly peeling away at the body instead of chop, chop, chop.
This slow shredding of the body is known as lingchi. It was extremely pragmatic of Her Highness to come up with this as the ultimate punishment. While the fine techniques required to perform it makes it a slow method to learn. We torturers are certain it will be regarded as the greatest form of execution known to humankind. Execution?
Yeah, he probably died quickly from blood loss, and also from shock. Unless they find a way, unless they like use super hot blades so it cauterizes the wound, but still he probably died from shock.
You should be grateful to Her Highness. You have been given the gift of time to repent for your sins. Those who die by the guillotine or the rope are not so lucky. You are truly fortunate, save that you sadly will not have the opportunity to experience Her Highness's other innovative torture methods. I would have liked to see her kneeling torture or tree torture myself. So you already weep in regret.
I'm not sure what the kneeling torture, but the tree torture I'm thinking of is that tree torture where you tie someone to a tree, like you force them to drink a bunch of sweet stuff, and then like you keep their mouth open so like bugs go inside. That's the tree method I'm thinking of. But the kneeling, I wonder. I'm curious. The only kneeling torture I think of is when someone tells you to kneel on grains of rice or like frozen peas as a punishment. Like, you've been bad. Go sit on those rice grains and peas. Like, okay.
You might have had a chance to experience them. But now that your sentence has been determined, I'm afraid we don't have time. Oh God. Then let us begin with the first cut, your fingertips. Oh god, oh god. Ah!
It started. Wow, they look like little shrimps. And look at how much blood is spraying out too.
Haha, yes. It's really something.
I forget what show I used to watch. It had a bunch of like ancient torture methods. Like it mentioned the tying to a tree with sweets, and then it also mentioned other old ones. Like being split in half by horses, etc., etc. Or maybe that was just a sick, twisted dream I had. I knew that platform inspired feelings of dread in me, even if I wasn't sure why. Ooh, hello, hello. How am I doing? Pretty well. I feel good. And oh, the kneeling torch is probably having stone slabs placed in your lap. Okay. Yeah, that's painful too. But now I feel like I've seen this now that I've seen this horrific display, I finally understand. Dion? It is a scaffold used for executions. It may not have a guillotine, but it serves the same purpose. Once long ago, I failed to prevent such an execution. When the guillotine was soaking France's streets in blood, I was not there. I was not able to return. And so, I cannot help but think, if only I had been there. Had I been there, sword in hand, at the scaffold where Marie awaited her death at Sanson's hands, perhaps I could have made a difference. Yet here I am now. And once again, I am unable to act. Hey, Dion, you don't have to overthink this. The important thing is that we're servants now. I know that. We're currently heroic spirits, ghosts from the past. I know that it's pointless to think about what could have been. No. That's not what I mean at all. I mean that we're master servants. We're acting directly on her behalf, remember? So all we gotta do is ask ourselves. What would master do? But we have a role to fulfill, an important one. I know, and saving the sky probably won't help us fulfill it, but oh well. I say we give it a go. And if it all goes really bad, we'll both say we're sorry, okay? You are a great fool, Astolfo. You really are. Everyone's saying, Astolfo, stop leaving your brain at home. But I never do that, honest. I can see what they mean, dressed as you are now. Then again, I suppose I'm in no position to speak. Dayon, you're the one who made us self-aware that, you realize that, right? Perhaps that's why I'm compelled to do this. There's a crowd of people here. We must end this quickly. Okay, I'll try. Ow, she's harder than she looks. It seems we have attracted reinforcements. This is not good.
Who are you? Interfering with an execution ordered by Her Highness is a clear act of treason. The penalty for treason is death. You too will be executed after this criminal.
Evildoers may not know my name. If you must call me anything, call me Sailor Paladin, friend of justice and kicker of butts. Sailor Paladin? Sailor Paladin, I love you. And this is... Oh, thank you. I have to do this too? In for a penny, in for a pound. I am Maid Knight, friend of justice and defender of the innocent. Cute. Get all that mash? Let's show it to Blackbeard. Get all that mash? Let's show it to Marie. Can I show it to both? I want to show it to both Marie and Blackbeard. I want to show it to Blackbeard first though. He'd get a kick out of this. Ah, I just got goosebumps. Please don't. I know he'll do something horrible with it. Wait, what are you doing here anyway, Master? And you, Fergus. We heard an ominous sound and thought we should come take a look, just in case. I'm glad we're not too late. At any rate, this is horrible, just horrible. There, you have been added to the list of today's executions. Once you're all dead, the names Sailor Paladin and Maid Knight will forever be engraved in the history of the Nightless City. Just to be quite clear, those are not our real names. No, your names are... Those are your names, what are you talking about? Sailor Paladin, Maid Knight. Just like how I have Onikure on my team. Man, this would be the perfect team. Maid Knight. Sailor Paladin and Onikure. Oh gosh, they are tough. Oh, I just realized how tough they are. Oh man. I guess I have to use... you know what? I should probably defend myself too, just in case. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yes, V. I wanna save the attack up for the next wave though. Great job. VVV. Great job. Ow. 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 Why must you hurt me like so? No, actually this works out. I'm gonna use back. BAQ. Back. Or back. Bak. Okay, not bad. Ouch. I'm glad at least I can raise my gauge easy here. I'm happy that Waver's a caster, so he's thriving here. Ow. 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 I mean, resist to make it zero damage, but still ow. 0 damage can still hurt. I mean, how bad can this be, though? I feel like I'm gonna regret it by saying this, but I want to feel the pain of the torturers. I mean, how much damage can they do it with their fully charged gauge? Cruel punishment. You know, that wasn't too bad. Ow. You know what? Okay, never mind. That actually hurt. It wasn't that bad, but it still hurt like crazy. It still stung being like slapped on the wrist. I'm so happy for Onikure though. If I didn't have her, I don't know what I would have done. Onikure's here to save the day. You know what? I might as well just use Quick to get my bonus. Or bonus to get like a bunch of stars for the next round. I got this. You know what? You're pretty buff. But joke's on you because I'm buffer. I am the buffest. Heh. Yeah, I do have Murasaki, but I didn't raise her yet. I mean, she's like, I think she's like level 70 or 60, which is okay, but Onikure though. I'm glad I have Anastasia raised, because I am the ultimate enemy to all the cryptors. So of course I have Anastasia raised. And ooh, good luck at work, Pokedude, good luck.
B すべてを見なさいすべてを見抜きなさい我が土俵にその大いなる力を手向けなさい
Nice.
ほら行くで
I feel bad for my Anastasia though. She's probably suffering the most over here because it's always hot here. It's always humid too, so she's probably like, goddamn hot! Her iconic line from Luluhawa. Poor Anastasia, she's just suffering. But she's looking fabulous doing so. Oh, nice.
そのまま凍りなさいいつか溶ける日も来るでしょ
Wow, I just realized, look, Waver didn't get any damage. Wow, they just avoided him. Waver is just a champ. Well. I'm searching for a new place to hide as we speak. For the moment, please keep running and don't stop. I'm glad we managed to beat them, but they were weirdly, tanky? I realized something after fighting them. Remember those citizens, subjects that were gathered around? I believe they and the torturers are fundamentally the same thing. What do you mean? It's just my impression. But I've got an identical feeling from the torturers we defeated as I did from the subjects. Their only true difference was their weaponry. Essentially, I believe that those serving as torturers are chosen from among the women here. Maybe that means this whole city could be a threat, kinda like Ys. Anyway, at least we managed to rescue this guy from being executed. Now we just need to find somewhere safe and catch our breath. And also stop his bleeding, his fingertips been cut off, you know? It's not like we're leaving a trail of blood to our hiding spot, right? I mean, we would never. We're smart like that. I mean, we're so fast that the blood's just, like, not falling. Okay, I don't see any enemies nearby. I think we're good for now. Wait, Astolfo, why'd you change back? I wanted you to keep the other uniform. You too, Daeon? What? You both looked so good. I mean, you always look good, but I want that special outfit. I'm sorry for all this trouble. Don't worry, I'm not mad. You can apologize by wearing those outfits again. Yo, Master Misaki, you know how it be. Ooh, really? I didn't know you're into that sort of thing. That sort of stuff, Master. Very well, if you insist. Stop! Senpai was just kidding. Mash. But I wasn't kidding, Mash. I would never kid about this, Mash. At any rate, a lot has happened since we came here, but thanks to you two, we did manage to learn more about the city. In fact, given what things are like here, something like this may have been unavoidable. I agree. Now that we know about the torturers, the subjects, and what life is like for men here. Things may be different from how they were in Ys, but men are still treated as lesser beings here. They are controlled by an incredibly severe set of laws, and offenders are subject to extremely harsh penalties enacted by the torturers. It's horrible. It's just as terrifying here as it was in the last city. I might never have believed just how terrifying it was if I hadn't seen it for myself.
I don't blame you. There are no words to describe just how awful the torturers are.
Oh hey, who's this guy anyway? This man agreed to help us after we ended up saving him. He says he can no longer return to the society.
You people really are incredible. I still can't believe you stopped the torturer's execution and brought that guy back with you. He's missing a hand, and he's lost a lot of blood. We can try to staunch the bleeding, but I don't know if he'll even last the night.
I'm not sure that matters. Security is super tight, so it won't be easy. It won't be easy for us to leave. Plus, we can't keep Ryder and the Resistance waiting outside for us forever. You're right. We need to settle this today. Indeed, we must defeat the Empress and free this entire city. So I would ask you, can you tell us where we can find the assassin who rules the Nightless City? You've been living in this city for some time now, right? You must have some idea where she could be.
I'm afraid not. Men are the lowest rung of the society here. We're no more than laborers for the woman. The only reason you see us walking side by side is because the woman had permitted it. If I'm being perfectly honest, we're just slaves.
Slaves.
As long as we obey the law, men and women are on equal footing here, at least on paper. But basic human rights, things like free speech and such, all belong to women. In that court, two opposing men can expect a fair trial, but if it's a man and a woman, the law almost favors sides of the woman. We have no real freedoms, what we eat, what we sleep, where we sleep. Our lives are regulated. Naturally, we don't get to choose where we go, or what we see either. So I really have no idea where the Empress could be.
At this point, we'll just even settle for rumors. I mean, imagine you're in the flashiest castle.
Rumors, huh? In that case, well, I don't know if there's anything to it, but I've heard that there's some sort of underground facility here.
I wouldn't have checked underground.
But of course, no one, not even the proper subjects, can just walk in. You have to be a torturer or higher to even have a hope of that.
An underground facility exclusively for big shots? Sounds pretty perfect for villains to hide out. Yo, time to wear executioner cosplay. I think I can rock that.
How would one go about entering this place? Where is it located? I told you, it's just a rumor. I have no idea how much of it is true, if anything. That said, I do remember a guy telling me how a torturer suddenly showed up out of nowhere, right in front of him. He thought he was gonna die.
Yo, they be venting. Torturers be venting, I see how it be.
She wasn't just walking about either. He said that one moment she wasn't there, and the next she was. So if that place exists, there might be a secret underground entrance to it near where that happened.
You know what? Let's check it out. And then that's our only lead. Let's check it out. I want to find the secret vent. Did he tell you where this happened? If not, can you take us to the sky?
As luck would have it, he really did die after he got reported for something else. What a sick joke. Still, I do have an idea where it was. It's a place you're all familiar with too.
Phone?
It's behind the plaza with the execution scaffold you all just left.
Okay, back to the scaffolding place. It's very quiet here now. Maybe that's because it's almost morning? Huh, I would have thought the city would still be up in arms looking for us. Guess not. If we knew things had quieted down this much, maybe we could have escaped after all. Maybe, but that wouldn't do us any good. I believe this was the correct choice. For that matter, things may have quieted down here because they thought we had escaped and are concentrating their search outside accordingly. I too believe this was the correct choice. So what do we do now? Do we wait around here for the torturers to come out? Or take the risk of looking around ourselves? There's no telling when they might come out. Let's just look around. Okay, he said it was behind the scaffold, right? Gotta be quiet now. You know, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but this place sucks for covert ops. There's so much light. It's impossible to sneak through the shadow. Oh? Is it just me, or is it getting even brighter around here? Oh no, it's a trap. Ni ha ha ha. I mean, ke he he. Welcome to my castle. Yes. Hunyang. On second thought, I'm already tired of that name. From now on, I shall call you Shigo, or Wet Dog, since you evidently love to slink through the shadows. Yo, I'm no longer the lost sheep, I'm a wet dog. Cool. I've evolved. Misaki, not wet sheep. Misaki, lost sheep Nobunaga, has evolved to Misaki, wet dog Nobunaga. That's the assassin of the Nightless City. Oh no, look around the plaza. It's an ambush. We're completely surrounded. But how do they know where we... Gah!
Heh. Don't blame me for this. If you have a chance to report someone, you take it, get rewarded, and raise your status as a citizen. That's what you have to do to survive in here. We don't have a choice. I mean, do you guys really believe you have a chance of bringing down the Nightless City? 'Cause I sure as hell don't. Once I heard you had other allies here with you, I thought I'd get a better reward if I sold you all out together, so I've just been biding my time.
I see. Now I finally understand what that writer meant. This city truly is home to nothing but dogs. Dogs are a traditional symbol of bravery for the Ulster clan, but these are something else entirely. Yeah, they're dogs because they're loyal, right?
Hey, you let me serve a high-class subject now, right? I'll be guaranteed a safer life than I had before now, right?
Indeed. You did well to inform us of our guests. You will receive your reward as promised.
That's great.
However, your manner toward your Empress is quite insolent, and you clearly lack dignity. Take him away. Let's see now. 20 lashes ought to improve his poor attitude. And some hot water torture to boil off one of his two faces while you're at it. Go on. Be off with you.
No, please. Ah!
Now then, it would be unbecoming not to show my guests a proper welcome. As such, you're all invited to join me at my castle. So you'll let us into your underground facility? An underground facility, eh? I suppose that isn't entirely inaccurate, but no, I simply keep it buried underground as a matter of course. It would cause my subjects no end of emotional turmoil if I were to constantly grace them with my noble presence, after all. It is the mark of a truly excellent ruler to erase all trace of herself, so as to not overwhelm her subjects. So I, of course, am no exception. However, now that we have guests to welcome, it won't do to have this Nightless City's true form hidden away like this. Behold. Well, what's that, tactician? It would be both dangerous and pointless, you say? You fool! The point is to shock the living daylights out of them. They shall be so agape that their eyes might as well pop out of their heads. I'll have to see that for myself. Now, let us ignore my silly tactician's advice and try this again. Behold, the Nightless City's true form. Ooh, transformation? An earthquake? No, this is something else. The scaffold is cracking open. Something enormous is rising out of the ground. I can't believe it. Oh. Yo, that's a grand entrance. It's a castle. It's even brighter than the rest of the city combined. Who thought that was a good idea? This is the heart of the Nightless City. Its brightest shining star. I call it Yagong Hall, or the Hall of Divine Light. A perfectly fitting name. Hehe. To be perfectly honest, I've been waiting for someone with spirit to show up, so that I could finally show it off. I can't make use of the mechanism I had put in place to make it appear like this on a whim, after all. Now then, I shall have a feast prepared in your honor, while I await you in my castle. Feel free to frolic with my attendants as you make your way here. Attendants? Oh crap, she must mean all the torturers coming out of the entrance. So we have torturers guarding the gate before us, and torturers surrounding our escape route behind us. What would you have us do, Master? That's easy. Full speed ahead. We can't give up now. I say forward. Nah, easy. Full speed. Speed run. Now you're talking. I'm glad to hear that. It's part of my gaze to never turn down an invitation to a feast. Me too, I can never turn down an invitation to a feast. Now that the assassin has invited us to one, I was prepared to go all by myself if he had declined. I'd never make you go alone. She invited all of us after all, and I can't say no to food. Free food. Well. Right. Let's go, Master. The assassin is almost in reach. Yo, I wonder what she's gonna prepare for us. I'm assuming there's gonna be lots of tasty food. Oh man, by the time we get there, maybe the food's already gonna be eaten. Oh, there's a lot of them. But no, I got this. I totally got this. Heh. Man, I want that food though. You know what? No, I wanna no, I'm gonna do it. All arts. I just wanna spam. Nice, that was pretty good. Ow. Ow. Why must you keep on bonking my Onicure? Just because she's a beautiful lady doesn't mean to bonk her like that. Bonk. Like, speaking of beautiful ladies bonking. Ow. Ow, I say as they give 0 damage, but ow. Oh, I can just... You know, I have problems. I gotta just do all arts. Fill up my gauge. Just keep on filling it up. I like that. Ow. Ow. You know, in this case, I'm just gonna use my Onicure. And again, I wanna just... No, I can just do this. I got this, I got this. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Oh, crud, I think I focused on the wrong one. I meant to go for the super tough one. Oopsies. This is gonna just be overkill for that one. That I accidentally poked instead of the first one. Hehe. Oops. Just pure oops. Oops, oops, oops. Oh no, this is fine. This is completely fine. I got this, I got this. Oh man, I gotta bonk that one for sure though. I mean, you know what? I'll just do all arts, then I can just destroy Onicure. I mean, destroy with Onicure, not destroy Onicure. I would never destroy Onicure. I love Onicure. Okay, there. VVV. Great job. Ah, so close to Onikir's gauge. So close. You know, this is fine.
わかったはーい死んでどないやろな
By the time I get there, I think the food's gonna be done. At the very least. But it might be cold at this point, but no, it's fine. Even if it's cold food, I can still eat it. Temperature don't matter, it's the flavor.
わかったはーい死んでどないやろな動くな
Man, Torture F is the tankiest. F for fantastic. Okay, this should be fine.
わかった罠だ死んで
You got this? Ow. Ow. Ah, one turn. Well, that's kind of a frustrating moment, you know? Let me just do this thingy.
お座りえこえこほなま
I'll only cure.
たぎるわ大切らいところかして模倣少女くず流応殺
Great job, Onikir.
ゴールデンなんたら
Still, it's all this Waver getting bullied. I mean, you know what? Waver can finish her. Here, Waver, you can do the thing. Because you were being bullied the most, you can do the thing. You deserve it.
無駄だ罠だ計略だ簡単すぎるんだよ
そのまま凍りなさいいつか溶ける日も来るでしょう
Nice. Yeah, we did it! Can I press next? Okay, yes. Oh no, there's a caster too! I mean, this is fine. These must be your personal chambers. Indeed. How good of you to come, Shigo. Confirmed. That's the assassin of the Nightless City. But who's the next to her? Yo, it's my lady I summoned. Another servant reading. Be careful, master. Oh yes. I suppose you wouldn't have met yet, would you? Very well. You may introduce yourself. Alright. I'm a caster servant. I serve as a tactician here in the Nightless City. Another woman. But she seems so uncomfortable. I also like how Assassin decorates. Look at her with her many weapons, her assorted weapons. And her eyes. They're so sad. It's as though she's scared of everything. Oh-ho, a tactician? And here I thought you were the type to lead a nation and touch more whimsically. Don't be ridiculous. The best rulers are those who know how to make use of their subjects. I take great pride in my choice of adjutants. Skilled underlings deserve to be valued, to be given the sort of work that suits those skills. I am an unrivaled judge of talent. I would go as far as to say that not even the great Qin Shi Huang or my ancestor Liu Bang can surpass me. Yo, imagine if I summoned Qin Shi Huang and brought him along with me. He'd bonk her for that. He'd be so angry. Or no, he'd be like, you insolent fool. Case in point, it was all thanks to Caster's clever planning that I was so easily able to drown those filthy rats in yeast. Ha ha! You must be the caster the Hood mentioned. The Hood said something about you betraying her. Yeah. The Hood said something about you betraying her. I'm afraid it's true. I did once serve Ys. But if I had stayed there, well, I didn't want to die, so... The Hood pursued hedonistic pleasure to its absolute extreme. She never planned for the future, but always chose to live purely for the moment. Caster tried to warn her over and over, but that lust-crazed wench refused to listen. In time, she realized that Ys would one day come to an ignominious end and decided to come work for me. And I am truly grateful for your compassion, Your Highness. Speaking of which, what do you think of my nightless city? It's nothing at all like the pitiful pile of planks that used to be Ys, right? Honestly, they're both pretty horrible. You couldn't pay me enough to live here. They're both pretty horrible, but if I had to choose one, TBH, I would rather live here. Just because it's not stinky. But they're both horrible. Indeed. I knew you'd say as much. What? Whoa, she just fell right off her throne and face planted. Just like in the cartoons. Just like in my cartoons. Ooh, she sure popped right back up there, though. Absurd. You must be lying to me. That there's no other reason you would say such a thing. You couldn't possibly fail to see its splendor after witnessing it firsthand. I cannot believe otherwise. Whatever your original purpose in coming here, you should have seen enough of my city, even before I granted you an audience to recognize its brilliance. If anything, I was certain you would arrive, prostrate yourselves before me, and beg me to let you live in my glorious city. Don't you agree, tactician? Yes, of course. I couldn't agree more. I can see she's doing her best to avert her eyes. Hey, we're the ones who can't believe what we're hearing. How could you be proud of this glowy mess? You need to ask? The answer is blindingly obvious. This city is light itself. Where there is light, there is justice. Thus, this city is overwhelmingly just. In fact, it is a city of nothing but justice. That is utterly absurd. You have torture openly displayed. The men your women keep are terrified of it, and rightly so. People rat each other out left and right. Nobody can trust anyone else, let alone speak their minds freely. Well, of course. I strongly encourage my subjects to report any transgressions they witness, after all. What? If anything, I would just trust the ones who don't. Evil should not be hidden. Crime should not be covered up. They should say something the moment they so much as sense wrongdoing at foot. That way, my loyal torturers can take over and compel the offender to come clean. There is so much wrong with that. I don't even know where to start. Just off the top of my head, what about false accusations or misunderstandings? A system like that would surely incentivize people to falsify reports in order to kick others down. Never. That sort of thing only happens in other, lesser nations. In a truly just nation, one that holds itself to the highest standard, there can be no mistakes, and certainly no false accusations. Nor any who would misuse the reporting system for their own ends. Such things would simply never happen. Well, they sure as hell exist here. Well, that's completely unrealistic. That's completely unrealistic, but... well, they sure as hell exist here. The Nightless City is still young. As such, some growing pains are to be expected. But as my methods spread and take root, this city will quickly grow closer to the ideal. Nonetheless, with all that said, even you cannot deny that my city is far more peaceful and orderly than Ys or El Dorado. Surely, you saw for yourselves how brightly it glitters? That is all the proof you could need
To know that my reign is good and proper. Under my rule, evil will die out, the strong will assume responsibility and flourish, and the weak will serve as their foundation. What could possibly be wrong with that? Even a child could see the simple truth of this path.
In one sense, she's right. That would be a strong manner in which to lead a country, but...
Here, I'll spell it out for you. In a nation where everyone holds themselves to the highest standards, reporting wrongdoing is the perfect approach. With all of my subjects vigilant, there will be no tolerance for evil of any kind, no matter how small. Eventually, that approach will lead to the end of evil entirely. And so the goal of proper conduct is precisely what will set people on the correct path.
I don't know if this is the best way to say this, but you're wrong. You're just wrong. Even if that did make evil disappear, and no more crimes ever took place in that nation anymore, I can't imagine the people who live there could ever smile. I agree. That's not true peace at all.
Grr, I don't know who that voice belongs to, but she was clearly dissing me. How dare you? None of you has even seen the slightest self-control, and it's not just you. All of humanity is like that. You all need to learn to endure the most arduous hardships, to work hard, and study with diligence. As long as one builds character like that, evil will never take root in their minds. In time, there will no longer be a need for transgressions to be reported. And yet, you dare to criticize my rule, and in my presence. Caster, what is the punishment for this heinous crime?
I don't think we have a punishment for this particular crime. But if we add this to the bothering me for no specific reason category, then the punishment would be for your highness to torture them yourself, and then life in prison.
Yes, that will do. Very well then. I shall first torture you myself, and you can begin your new life rotting in my dungeon. However, since I am nothing if not merciful, I shall call in my best torturers, those who can compel anyone to speak the truth. In effect, I shall make it easier for you to repent and confess your true feelings, namely, I beg for your forgiveness. Your nightless city is actually super awesome. I was just so shy I couldn't come out and say that before. Not that will lessen the severity of your sentence, of course. I'm afraid not even a nation's ruler can bend its laws when she has made them. Caster, you will assist me. If these people are truly foolish enough to fail to understand the righteousness of my path, they will have come here with the goal of destroying this city. If they succeed, you will not escape unscathed.
Then it seems I have no choice. I don't want to die, so I will fight.
Great, a whole bunch of those torturers again.
We may still have many interlopers to deal with, but we are also finally within reach of our goal. We cannot let this chance go to waste. You're up against an assassin and a caster. We still don't know their true names, so please be careful.
Aw man, where's the food? I was promised a banquet. I'm hungry. You know, I want food. I legit want food. I know that there's rice in the house. I can eat. I can make some bubuzuke in my bestie Sei's honor. I too like bubuzuke. Man, maybe I should make that for dinner after this, because they didn't give me my food that they promised. But first I'm gonna beat them up, and then I can happily eat something. I'm not using my Noah phantasms against these torturers. If anything, I'm just buying time. I mean, not buying time, more like just using them to fill up my gauge. I mean, that's buying time in its own way. Bonk bonk. Bonk bonk bonk.
死んで
Ooh, maybe I can get Onikiri to like 200%. Oh, that would be nice.
まあそないに
No, not 200%. Kind of close.
Not really.
Okay. They both give me fear. I don't know what the assassin does, but I know the caster is AoE, so I do feel some fear. AoE, fear for me.
ええはい
You know what? Onikiri, come on. I gotta make you buffer.
静か
Oh wait, I just realized caster doesn't have a gauge. That's good. Makes my life easier. Wait, they just charmed Waver? That's not fair. I wanted to just use all noble phantasms.
ええ
Oi,
まあ
ええ
I see how it is.
死んで
Come on, get rid of the charm. There.
ご存知のはず
No, stop bullying my Onicure. No. Sheesh. Onicure is love. Onicure is life. How dare you?
えこえこ
How dare you? Seriously. Not cool. Not cool.
死に惑いなさい
Okay, let's just put this. Looks good.
物理で殴るだけだ。
魔眼を使いなさい
これぞ大軍
Poor Onicure. My single target person.
破ってみせる
Don't bully Onicure.
リすべてを見なさいすべてを見抜きなさい我が本性にその大いなる力を手向けなさいビーしてしまいます
Come on, Onicure.
ご奉少女
Onicure, save the day. With Ibaraki. She did the thing. Yo, she legitimately did the thing. I love you, Onicure. Onicure, I'm a fan for life. Onicure.
顔を上げなさい
Onicure's best girl. Onicure. Yeah, Onicure's the greatest.
はーい
ええ
罠だ。
死んでやめてください
Okay, nice, nice. I mean, I could fill up his gauge too again just for fun.
つまらん。
Cause stunning's always good.
罠だ。
死んでこのように山場です
Oof. Okay, that hurts. That does hurt to an extent. And you know what? I do like filling up all their gauges. I have problems.
まあ
分かった
そないに
罠だ。
I like spamming noble phantasms at this
死
point.
んで
And now I kind of wish I brought Rider Astolfo. Or maybe even my Da Vinci-chan.
構いません
She's... Why do you... Waver, why do you keep falling for that? You fell for the charm. How could you, Waver?
ええ
I know she's a beautiful lady, but please resist. Resist her charms, my dude. We're in the middle of a fight here. You can't be doing this, Waver. Look, look, Onicure's almost dead because of you, Waver. Okay. Do not fall for her feminine wiles. Silly waver.
物理でバグるだ
魔顔を使いなさい
これぞ大軍師の究極の陣地
Yes, his will did waver. Sad.
美お願い全てを呪い殺し奪い殺し氷殺しなさい
Okay, that's not bad. Not the best damage, but not bad.
行くで大事くらいところかしてご本少女くずり大立
Good job, Onikure.
ちやめてください
I don't want to see Onikure go poof, so I'm just gonna replace her with Saber Astolfo because Saber Astolfo's cute like that. Plus, it makes it more canon in a way because I'm having Astolfo here to help. Might as well just raise my gauge.
無駄だ
Plus, Astolfo's my only other person that's like single target. Nice. Astolfo, finish her. I believe in you, Astolfo.
死に惑いな
Bunny Astolfo for the win. And assert your dominance, Astolfo. Make her feel terror.
必殺技見せるオッケー月を見上げるウサギとて理性のない時もある
And yes, I'm using my laptop for Fate Grand Order.
やめてく
I wish I could easily switch between my phone and computer since I prefer my phone. But it's okay. Computer's still pretty good. Loading, loading. And yeah, I'm gonna finish the rest of the fight later. She didn't give me the food that she promised me. I'm just the tiniest bit salty because of that.
寿司彩り鮮やかでとて
Mash,
もおめでたい感じがあります味もきっと美味しいのでしょう
Mash, you're making me hungry too.
ごくり
Why are you mentioning chirashi sushi?
小さなことからコツコツとですね一歩一歩着実に前進していきましょう
Yes, Mash. Thank you, Mash, for the great advice. Though, man, you made me hungry. I'm gonna get food now. So thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I didn't get the feast I was promised, so I will get myself some rice. I will find Tota and make some rice. Or eat whatever is in the fridge. We'll see what there is. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. I need sustenance now. Bye bye. I want my feast. Assassin, you said there'd be food. You said you're gonna create a banquet for me. Where's my banquet? Did you eat all the food on my way there?